Hey, welcome to the 42.
We're here.
Yeah, we got a bunch of people.
We're here.
Got tons of people here. Hopefully, everything will run smoothly. We're going to be playing the stuff of legend today. Mike, why don't you introduce everybody?
Except you, because people should know you.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah. So, yeah, Chris is over here. You know me, I'm Mike. Whatever, this way I'm pointing. We have Charles Wilson, C.P. Wilson III, illustrator of the stuff of legend. And I'm just going to read my show notes because I'm prepared a little. He's also been involved in TMT comic series and Wraith by Joe Hill. Appreciate you being here. Down this side, we have Michael DeVito, who's the publisher of 3rd World Studios. Thank you for being here. Directly below me, Brady Bunch style, is David Rodriguez, author of such titles as Finding Gossamer, which led to Arcane Academy, which was designed by Kevin Wilson, who is also the designer of Stuff of Legend, and the Mr. Eric Lang. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Nice. Also involved in other titles like G.I. Joe and Mask, which I'm super jealous of because Mask was fantastic. Rising Sun and Skylanders. What did I miss?
Oh, nothing. That's all. That's all I've ever done.
And then down this way, we have Jason Engel.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, everybody.
Jason's a friend. We were talking before the show. Jason is the cause of all of this because years ago at one of my QSCon events, Jason had a prototype of this pre-COVID that we played and loved tremendously. And then that led to me commenting on a post that Michael made about the Kickstarter coming up, hopefully the end of the month. So this whole thing is Jason's fault.
Pretty much. So, Jason, do you know Rach? Do you know Mike Rach then?
I do, yeah. I manage a comic book and board game store, so I've known him for a number of years.
Yeah. Also, apologize for that on behalf of everybody.
So Michael,
I'm glad to see all of us speak of the game. I'm excited.
Very cool.
He's one of the lead writers on Legend, who we hopefully will have something to announce in the coming week or so about him and doing a play of this down the road. So here we are on this happy Monday with a full house. Normally we would do some sort of game or some sort of intro or some sort of, hey, Chris's superpowers are pretty bogus. But we have something really cool to share and go over. And I think maybe we could just jump into it because it could take a minute.
Yep.
Cool. Hey, Ken.
Hey, Ken Cunningham.
We're going to jump into Tabletop Simulator and play the Stuff of Legend live for this show.
Fantastic. So it's definitely a big shout out to Ken. So Ken Cunningham, he's actually the one who built this TTS mod for us. And he actually just published a bunch of changes for us right before the show started. So thank you, Ken, for jumping on that. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Ken. Yeah, a few of us had played it Thursday, and it went really well. Chris threw me under the bus at the most opportune time.
Yes.
Perfect. Great. Yep, it was fantastic. So a couple of us don't know how to play. A couple of us have played a while ago. So given that Tabletop Simulator does add a bunch of time to what otherwise would not be too long of a game, Michael, why don't you give us an overview of how the game typically plays, and then most of the stuff will come out as we go from turn to turn throughout the game.
Absolutely. I also saw Dan O'Neill popped on as well. Dan is actually featured in the game, so thanks, Dan, for showing up as well. So just a little bit of background first, for any of you who are not aware. So the Stuff of Legend game, which Kevin Wilson designed, is actually based on a graphic novel that 3rd World publishes. We've been publishing it for about, it's got to be 13 or 14 years now. It's been a while. And basically the story is about this boy who gets kidnapped by the boogeyman, and he gets dragged into the closet, into this world called the Dark. And his toys come alive, and they decide they're going to mount a rescue mission into the Dark to get him. And they look like toys, but when they cross over into the closet world of the Dark, they become real. So the teddy bear, for example, Max, turns into a giant grizzly bear. You've got the Jester, who's a fan favorite character, who turns into this axe-wielding clown. pull string duck named Quackers, and there's a number of other characters. So in the game, players are basically taking on the role of one of the 6 toys that are loyal to the boy. And what you're trying to do is figure out where the boogeyman has taken the boy and try and rescue him, or at least catch him before he escapes off the board with the boy. Now, again, it plays 3 to 6 players. The catch is that one or more of the players, depending on the player count, could be a hidden traitor who is actually loyal to the boogeyman and working against the other players as they're trying to get to the end. So it is cooperative, but there is, of course, a lot of mistrust, and all of this really thematically plays into the themes of the book. So it's pretty exciting. It's definitely been super fun working with Kevin again on another game. I mean, he does theme probably better than almost anyone in this space. So it's been really, really exciting to be able to work with him. So that's just kind of a little bit of overview of what the game's about before we get into gameplay. Let's see, lots of comments in here. Oh, cool. We love working with you too, Ken. All right, so you're so awesome. So I'll just sort of walk through basics on the gameplay. Again, every single player has their own character. So you can see if you want to highlight one of those, Chris Forrest, maybe Max or the princess. Every single character in the game has a strength and a weakness. So you'll see on the left side their strength, and on the right side their weakness. And I'll explain a little bit more about how that sort of happens or how those are triggered throughout the game. But every single one of the players has each of those things. Effectively what we're doing, and we all move as a group. So you can see there's this player marker here in the middle of the board. It's actually, if you take a look at it, it's actually Scout the puppy from the comic. Basically what we're trying to do is traverse the board in these different areas. So you've got everything from Brooklyn Creek, which is where the toys initially land when they get into the dark. Hopscotch, which is this crazy board game village, which is led by like a Monopoly like mayor character. The Ruined Zoo, and then also the Jungle, which is to the north. And what we're trying to do is find, if you see those black discs across the top, those are the 4 potential exits for the game. So one of those 4 exits will be the correct location that we're trying to get to. And so to figure out which one of the exits is correct, we explore the map, and there are certain tasks that we will encounter that will be able to peek. One player will be able to peek at those exits. If they're loyal to the boy, obviously they're going to tell us the right information. If they're a traitor, maybe they'll tell us the right information, maybe they won't. It's really up to them. So to determine which one is the correct exit, it is in almost all cases the highest number. They're numbered 1 through 7. So the highest number. So let's just say the numbers were 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 would be the correct exit. The only exception that when the 7 is in play, if the 7 and the 1, are in play, then the 1 is actually the correct exit, not the 7. So that is the only instance where the highest number is not the actual correct exit. So effectively, what we're going to do, we're going to take turns. Every single one of us has a loyalty card. So if you look tucked underneath each player's board, there's a loyalty card. If you could show us those real quick, Chris. Those loyalty cards will tell us whether you're loyal to the boy or the boogeyman. I'll just show you what one of these looks like real quick. I'll put it down here so you can show this one. So that one, that's, for example, a loyal to the boy card. So if you had that, then you are on the side of the boy, and we do not worry about you. You're loyal. In the beginning of the game, we actually shuffle a loyal to the boy and a loyal to the boogeyman, and it is placed, actually, one of them is placed face down here in the top here. So there is a card there. We're in a 5-player game, so there's the potential that there are 2 traitors in this game. There might only be 1, but there could be 2 at any given time throughout the course of the game. The other thing that's really important to note is that your loyalty can change throughout the course of the game. There are cards and effects that take place in the game that can actually cause you to go from being loyal to the boy to the boogeyman. The boogeyman player can also do some things that sort of mix things up. So it's pretty interesting. It actually was really interesting in the playthrough that we had leading up to this, just to see how that sort of stuff can change. So the first thing we're going to do, and we'll kind of just talk through as we go, some of the other areas. Every single player has a handful of 7 cards, and they're what are called action cards, okay? they're made up of, as you can see here in the middle, I've actually laid a couple out, regular actions. You'll see Scout Ahead, and then you'll see a stained version of Scout Ahead. So this kind of goes back to what we were talking about with strengths and weaknesses. Okay, so anytime that a player plays a stained card, it triggers the player's weakness. Okay, so if I was the princess and I played this stained card for Scout Ahead, it would trigger my effect, which is Pride. When one of my actions is stained, I suffer an attack of Pride, and each player assisting her must discard a card from their hand. And that's really, really important, because one of the ways that you maintain and play through the game is managing your hand. Okay, so when you run out of cards and you need a new hand of cards, there is a coin that you have to flip. It's actually located right up here. And what happens is that you're going to flip that. That's either going to land on the boogeyman or it's going to land on the boy. Okay, if it lands on the boogeyman, we're going to draw from this deck over here, place one of those cards. All of the cards are bad. There's no good that happens from the boogeyman. Alternatively, if it lands on the boy is going to move down this track over here. And if he eventually gets to the boy is lost, then we automatically lose the game. Another way we lose the game is if we choose the wrong exit. So if we exit off the board with the wrong exit, we also lose the game. So it's really, really important that we work together, or if you're the trader, that you're working against everyone to get them to go to the wrong exit. Okay. So first thing we need to do is everyone secretly looks at their loyalty and determines who they're loyal to. One player in a 3, 4, or 5 player will be what is called the Colonel's heir. So they will be entrusted with, and this is from the book, the Colonel's rifle, and they are 100% loyal to the boy. We will know this ahead of time, and so they're the only player that can be trusted right out of the gate. So everybody look at their cards, their loyalty cards. Again, you just Alt-Shift, and let's see who is loyal to the Colonel, or the Colonel's heir is.
I could show everybody if I wanted to.
Yeah, let's not do that. Okay, cool. All right, so Jason is loyal to the Colonel. He is the Colonel's heir. So you are Jason. I'm going to give you a loyal to the boy card. So if you look at this, basically what it does, reveal and discard this card, then take the Colonel's rifle and get a you are loyal to the boy card. Okay, so I'm going to give you the rifle as well. So if you take a look at these cards, oops, and then we flip this one over. What the Colonel's rifle, their heir, the rifle actually lets him do is there's a lot of voting that happens in this game to take actions. And so what this will allow the Colonel to do is be the tiebreaker in any sort of vote, regardless of what's happened. In addition to that, you can use the Colonel's rifle to kill troops as well. So pretty cool stuff that the Colonel's rifle do. And generally speaking, because we know he's loyal to the boy, when he's telling us, for example, what the exit is, we believe him because obviously he would never lie to us. I'm going to shuffle these cards back in real quick.
Unlike Chris, who is a liar.
Yeah.
I'm not even playing this game. I'm just hosting.
Still, you're a traitor.
Mike is always the traitor.
I know. I told them that, and everyone thought I was the traitor when we played the other day. They always think I'm the traitor.
Because the first thing you did was start smirking the first word out of your mouth.
I mean, I can't help it. That's like that's my go-to. I'm gonna smirk.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't mean I'm loyal to the boogeyman. Just to be clear, okay?
See, nobody believes you already.
It's already too late for this. It's too late for me already. Okay, so we start here, and what you're going to be doing each turn is every player gets to take an action. Okay, so there are, if you look over here at this board off to the left, this basically gives you a hint at the actions that you can take. So you can perform a basic action, which is either movement or hiding. Movement allows you to move to a space, and hiding allows us to reduce the attention level, and I'll show you what that means in a moment. In addition to that, you can play an action card from your hand, or you can pass and discard a card. In either case, what you have to do is commit your toy to that action board. So you have to place your toy on that board. Once 3 toys have gone, they move into the toy chest, and the boogeyman gets to take his turn. So I mentioned attention level, and then we'll get into this. But at the top of the board, you'll see there is an attention level grid, okay? And then you've got a boogeyman marker. He starts at 2, okay? So the attention level says how many spaces from the party the boogeyman takes his action, okay? So anything at this moment, because the attention level is 2, anything that's within 2 spaces of the board will activate. Okay, or rather, within 2 spaces of the players will activate. Additionally, the attention level also determines, if you look here, the health of the troops that are on the board. So you'll see there's these little cowboys that are on the board. Those are the troops, and they're going to be the stand-in for the Boogeyman's army. There are other things that we'll encounter, like leaders, which are some of the more famous characters, like Dan, for example, who's in the chat. It will be represented with leaders that you can encounter throughout the game as well. So,
do I get to fight Dan?
You can fight Dan. I feel like he puts up a pretty good fight too for a one-eyed dude. So.
Okay.
Yeah. So, anyway. With that, and then also if you look over here, as far as activation, when it's the Boogeyman's turn, if you're within the attention level, the troops will move 1 space towards the toys. In addition, if you actually can highlight the overlook right here, you'll see that Boogeyman symbol, which that also activates. So if the card has that Boogeyman symbol and it's within the attention level of the toys, that will also trigger, just as an FYI. Okay, so right out of the gate, also, I'm going to, this card flipped over, no effect, discard after revealing right here. So we're just going to get rid of that one right out of the gate. Every single card has a location, and beneath that location is 1 or more encountered. Okay, so you don't flip encounters over until you land on them. Otherwise, you flip over adjacent locations, which is why these 3 locations from the start of the game were automatically flipped over. Okay.
Oh, so there's a location card and then encounters below it?
Correct.
Gotcha.
Correct. Cool. All right. So with that, I guess we can get started. Obviously, people are going to be learning. One thing to keep in mind is you have to take actions to do things like defeat troops. You'll see there's a card called Tear Through Minions, and which allows us to do some of that stuff. So just as an FYI, we'll sort of dive in and go from there. So my suggestion as first-time players, the person that we can absolutely trust right now is Harmony, because we know Jason 100% is loyal to the boy, and whatever he does is probably in our best interests. So with that, I would say, Jason, if you want to take a turn or if you want to move us somewhere, what you would do, because we need to get out of this space and start searching for the Boogeyman, or rather for the boy, is pick a space on the board that's adjacent to us, and let's get moving.
All right. So there's nothing on the Brooklyn Creek encounter. So if we go there, we just do that encounter card.
Correct. We would just there's no additional location. Correct.
What if we go to Overlooked and we get rid of that card that's got the Boogeyman symbol on it?
No, the locations stay permanently, so that will always be there.
Oh.
That will be there regardless, but there is a location or an encounter underneath of it that we would also face, and there's already a troop there.
Yeah.
Well, all right. I guess let's do that, because at least we get more information if we go there. Get the attention level thing out of the way early.
Okay.
Why does it say 1944 here?
So it takes place. The story takes place in 1944. Yep. Okay, so all right, so the first thing you do is you say, so before you move that, the first thing you're going to do is you are going to
vote.
Yep. So first we're going to do is discard a card, and you discard your cards face down in this pile right up here, right? So, and the reason that everything has to be placed face down is because you don't want the other, especially if you're loyal to the Boogeyman, as an example. You don't want. I cannot do this. I'm working, and I'm not even loyal to the Boogeyman. This is So what you need to do is place the card face down, because if you were loyal to the Boogeyman, unlike me, you don't want other players to know you're getting rid of good cards.
To flip a
so
card,
it's going face down, so I can get rid of cards that are stained that way also.
Correct. Like we know you're loyal, so I mean, obviously you still need to place it face down, but yeah, it's a great way to get rid of stained cards.
For those that are new, hit the letter F, as in I don't know, fun, in your hand before you drag it out. We'll make sure that it's face down so we don't all see it.
Perfect. Okay, so all right, so first you discard the card, and then so you tell us where you want to move. So you said you wanted to move here. Okay.
Yep.
So everybody has to vote. So everyone just say yay or nay. I'm yes, he can go there.
Yeah.
All right, cool. You good, Dave?
Oh, sure.
All right, cool. All right.
In lieu of knowing what to do, I'll just go along. So yeah.
That's right. All right. So when this space is entered, reveal one extra location card within 3 spaces. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do, because we moved here, is reveal the adjacent locations, right? So this one is going to get, this one will flip. Okay. When revealed, add 2 troops to this space, then discard this card. So let's do that first. So grab 2 troops. And they're over here. So it's getting dicey right out of the gate. And then we will do this one over here.
Was it 2 troops?
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
My bad. And then this one, the attention level is considered to be 3 while the troops are in this space. And then we can choose 1 extra location. And since you moved, it is your choice which location within 3 spaces that we flip over, Jason.
We're going to do the one all the way up the top there.
One?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's flip it over. Oof. Okay, that's not a fun one. Okay, so basically what this is a troop generator. So every time the boogeyman gets to take a turn, he will generate a troop if we're within the attention level. Right now, the attention level is 2, so we are definitely in that attention level range. Okay. All right. So and then also, Jason, you need to place your toy Harmony on the exhaustion board.
Yep.
Okay. And then anybody who wants to go next, so you cannot move away from, if you're in a space with a troop or a leader, you cannot move out of that space unless you either use an escape trouble card, which allows you to sort of dodge out of the way, or you fight. So whichever one of those things. I'm not very good at, well, actually I'm the princess this game, so I could fight. Let's see, do I have any cards to fight?
What do I need to?
So to fight, you need a tear through minions card. So I do not have one.
I can fight if I can get somebody's help. I only have 1.
I've got
we need 2. So to kill this troop, we would need 2. So once somebody plays a tear through minion card, we can show how it works.
I've got one right here.
Is it okay if I go? Does everybody?
Who just put this one down here? Off to the right, Chris.
Sorry, what?
There it is. Okay. So the tear through minion card you can see right there. So it's an action card. Okay, and so you can kill 1 or more troops, not leaders, in your space, and then raise the attention level by 1. It costs red, so the red action symbol equal to the total number of the hearts of the troops to be killed. So there is 1 troop, and if you look at the attention level, which is 2, it means that they have 2 hearts. So we would need to generate 2 total of those red pistol / hatchet symbols to be able to do that. And who played that card?
I did.
Okay. So you want to take your action then?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay, so you need to place your toy on the board, and you need help because you need 1 more damage to kill him unless you can do it yourself.
I can do it myself, but I have I have 2.
Okay, so you kill him and some basically with no help. Okay, so put Quackers on the board, and that because he now has generated 3 of these symbols, the attack symbols, and he only needed 2. So this troop is officially dead. Cool. All right. And then 1 more player gets to go. My suggestion is that we hide because right now, if we hide, we'll reduce the attention level to 1, which means this card over here wouldn't trigger because it's 2 spaces away. So if you guys are good with that, I am all about hiding.
Seems like a smart move.
Yeah.
Cool. I'll go ahead and do it, so you guys can take turns. All right. So that means we're going to reduce the attention level by 1. So I have to. Let's see.
Card a card.
We have to discard any card. Let's get rid of this one. And it moves down 1 space. Perfect. Okay, so 3 players have gone, as you can see over here. Okay, and it's now the boogeyman's turn. Okay, so these toys will all go to the exhaustion, into the toy chest, and the boogeyman takes his turn. So with attention levels 1, and you can choose the order you do things, right? It doesn't matter in this case, but so what we'll do is move the troops first. So that 1, 1, 1. It's only 1, so this doesn't trigger. This doesn't have an effect, but we are going to do the effect of this card right here. So this is going to raise the attention level by 1 space. So we're back up to here. And that's all the boogeyman can do. They don't attack they only attack the players if they are in the same space as the players at the start of the turn. And now it is Percy and Max's turn to do whatever they choose.
Well, we seem to be surrounded by a lot of things.
Yeah, very much so.
And we can't move because we have troops in our location.
Yeah, unless you want to escape trouble for some reason or another.
Right, which I don't have.
I have one.
Okay.
So I should play that.
You can, or stay and fight, and I can fight one off by myself, but it's stained.
Yeah.
Or my ability is to let you guys contribute. So Max could contribute the 2 icons on your player card to the fight because that's Percy's cunning.
So I will tell you that if you read Max's strength ability, he's very good. I mean, Max is really built for tearing through troops.
Oh, because I can just kill them by discarding.
Yeah, you immediately discard one. You have to take an action afterwards, so you would need to do more than just that. But immediately, one of them is gone without having to meet the thing, and you automatically have enough to kill another one because you have 2 on your board.
So those 2 are generated when I take an action, or
correct. So you need to take an action. So let's say you're going to play tear through minions, right? You immediately could discard a card, kill one of the troops, and then play tear through minions, and now you get those 2 added to the action.
Okay.
So normally you only get what's on your board if it's your turn. Okay. The exception being that Percy has the special ability that allows us to leverage those. So you can't assist another player, and I didn't really talk about assisting, but you can ask for assistance from another player, but players cannot assist what's on their board only with cards in their hand.
Okay. Do you want me to try it, Mike?
I can contribute depending on what you're dropping down. I can contribute. One of mine is stained, but it's 2 red.
Yeah, mine is also stained. But let's say I'll play this.
Okay.
Okay.
So
So
do
that
you want to discard a card first to do your special ability?
Yeah, do your special.
Sure. Let's do that first. I don't know what this does, but
Okay, that's a wild card. That's worth 1 of anything.
Okay, we'll get rid of that for now.
Okay, so flip that over.
How do I flip?
F.
Okay.
And then I'll put it up there for you.
Okay. So
Okay.
I automatically kill one dude.
So one dude is dead.
So kill one of them.
So get rid of one of them. Okay. And
then
you have so you have enough to kill everyone because you have 2 on the card and 2 here. However, because your action is stained, you are going to trigger rage.
Yeah, I know. I'm about to get real mad up in here.
Okay. So all right. So these guys are dead. All right. Why don't you read rage so we all know what rage does?
All right. When one of Max's actions is stained, his rage interferes with any talks underway. Okay. Every other hero must reveal and discard a card with looks like the handshake.
Yep. All right.
All right.
I have to get rid of this one.
Throw your cards away, punks. I'm a bear, goddammit.
Why gotta be so angry?
Don't celebrate that. That's not fair, traitor.
What, I'm a traitor? I just cleared all the bad guys away.
You don't want to discard cards. Don't be happy that we're discarding cards.
I'm not. I am unreasonable. I'm in a rage. I'm not thinking straight. And the fumes. I told you about the fumes. I said that earlier. It was going to happen.
Nice.
Everyone's safe now.
Okay, and then you put Max on the on one of the empty slots.
Got it.
Slots. Did everybody discard a green card?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did.
Did you discard one, Charles?
I'm sorry. Did I discard a card for?
Discard a green card for the raid.
Yeah, if you have a green icon card, you got to get rid of it.
I do. Okay, just a second.
Okay, and then it's your turn. Just flip it.
Okay. There we go. Thank you.
All right. What do we suggest, team?
Well,
How do we find our locations that we're looking for? We have to get all the way up to them and view them, right?
There'll be cards that let us peek at them.
wait, we
Oh,
also
yeah, that's right.
We'd love you to peek at them because we trust you, but
Right.
So we forgot.
We
to
just have to
flip this.
dig through decks.
Or
Yep.
I forgot to flip this when we moved here. The encounter, it doesn't do anything. When encountered, add 2 troops to this space. If the princess is playing, discard this card without effect. The princess is playing, so it doesn't do anything. So I should have done that last turn. I apologize.
Mm-hmm.
It's because I'm not a trader and I was trying to help us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I knew that one.
yeah. See, that's how it goes.
So, Jason, what do you think? Should we start exploring? Should we head up? I'd say we go back to either the Ruined Zoo or Brooklyn Creek and start going through those places.
I think we should
Well,
make our way here.
We need to figure. Yeah, we should check that one because everything else is over the bridge. It's a long ways back. If we don't look at this one now.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll take my action and I'll move over here if everybody's okay with that.
I'm good with it.
Yeah,
So
I vote
discard
yes.
a card. Oh, wait, hold on. Whoops. We also have to. I'm sorry. We needed to raise the attention level by 1 from that action too. By the way,
From which action?
the tear through minions.
Oh, right.
The whatchamacall by 1.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
I
So
just
you
discard. I'll move over
All
here.
right, cool. All right, so we got to flip this. When encountered, add 2 troops to this space, then discard this card.
I want to peek.
So that's not good because it is. All right, so 2 troops. 1, 2.
And then I'll put my toy up on the box.
Okay. Oops. Oh, hold on. Okay. All right. So this is not great. All right. So everybody whose toy is in the toy chest can go retrieve their toy and bring it back to their player board. So we have to either get out of this space or kill these troops because if we don't, they are going to wound us on their turn. And wounds basically make us discard cards and eventually flip the coin. None of this is good.
Dave, you don't get your toy back until all 3 of these.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's why I threw it back there on you.
Oh, thank you. I was like, where did my toy go?
Okay. So I do not have any tear through minions. Do Charles or Jason? Do you have any tear through minions?
I do not. I have escaped trouble.
Okay, Charles. What about you?
I don't have escape minions.
Good. Do you have your through minions?
Sorry, I don't have escape minions. I do have escape trouble, but someone said they already have that. It's covered.
Okay, so I think that's a good decision because otherwise we're going to take 2 wounds, at least 1. Do you want to attempt attempt this, one of you?
Sure.
Okay. So escape trouble uses green. So you're definitely better equipped for it because you already have 1 on your board. So let's zoom in and look at what escape trouble does. So first we vote. That is the vote symbol, that hand in the ballot box. Move, ignoring 1 enemy in this space per green contributed to this action. So there are 2 enemies. So you need to contribute 2. It has 1 plus you have 1, so you have enough. We just have to vote. Where do you want to move us to? And then we all have to vote.
Ugh.
Here.
So
Yeah.
the problem with it moving up to there is that we are going to take a wound.
We're still in
Because
danger, right?
Yeah. But the advantage, if you look at Harmony's kindness ability,
Yeah, I can prevent it.
you can prevent 1 wound per turn. So
Yeah.
that wouldn't be so bad.
Let's do that. That's
I'm all about.
I
I'm
think
good
we
with
should go up
that.
there.
Are you guys all good with that?
Sure, yeah.
Dave and Charles.
Yes.
Yeah, totally.
All right, let's do it.
Do it
All right,
twice.
boom. We're up there. And then I believe the card also says, and then reduce the attention level by 1 space. So it does go down.
Back down. That's good.
Okay. And then so get rid of that card. Okay. So all the toys go into the toy box, and it is the boogeyman's turn.
Ugh,
So we're going to start moving them in.
not good.
And this is going to trigger, which adds 1 troop to this space.
It's awful.
So yeah, so none of that is good. And also, we are within 2 spaces of the overlook right here. So it's going to increase the attention level by 1. Okay. And it is now the toy's turn. Oh, okay. Hold on. We moved here. So the next thing we have to do, sorry, my bad. We have to reveal the encounter card here. When encountered, add 1 troop to this space.
Oh.
One more.
They're all awful.
So technically, when we started our turn here, there were actually 2 troops here, so you can only prevent 1 wound.
Yep. So I have to discard a card for that, right?
Yep. I think is that what I forget. Is that what the ability says?
Once per turn, when the party suffers 1 or more, I may discard a card to prevent 1. Yep.
Okay, so you can prevent 1, but we're also going to take 1 because there were 2 basically start players moving there.
Yep.
Okay, so someone has to discard a card.
How do we get cards back?
So once you're out of cards, you can flip this coin to get a new hand of cards. Or you can at any time say, hey, I want to. You can call for a vote to ask for a new hand of cards. And if we say yes, then you can get a new hand of cards.
Oh, okay.
So
You still have to flip the coin, though, don't you?
correct. You still have to flip the coin. Or just telling him, yes, he can take the coin, basically. I am okay. I have 5 cards in my hand. How many do you guys have?
5 as well.
I'm down to 3.
Okay. Are you guys good? I'll discard a card and take the wound. Or do you guys want to do it?
You can do
I'll
it.
do it.
Okay.
Card.
Who isn't a traitor?
I'll discard a card. Okay. All right, cool. Well,
Play
fortunately,
the variant where there's 1 person loyal, everyone else is a traitor.
That's how the traitor sees it.
yeah. Okay. All right. So the Boogeyman's turn is over because we did all the things, and now left to go is the princess and Quackers. So I do not have anything that allows me. Well, first off, we can't peek here anyway. I'm thinking we should escape trouble down to the landing set, back down to the landing site, because we can't go peek at this. You have to find we have to go find the task that has it. So I'm all about escape trouble, but I definitely do not have enough to get away on my own. So,
I have no help with that.
okay.
If you do it, I can assist.
All right, good. I'm going to do it.
If you can't peek at it, then why'd you guys go up there?
Just because the encounter might have been there, I guess.
All
Yeah,
right.
the encounter it might have been the encounter to peek at that location. We just didn't know.
Correct.
Right,
Yep.
because there's, yeah.
Okay, so there are 5. So we need 5 green to get out of here.
All right. Here's the thing. I can use my ability.
What's your ability?
My ability, when assisting another hero with an action, Quackers may discard up to 3 cards from his hand.
Oh, nice.
Each
Quackers
discarded
is the
card adds
best.
1
Yeah.
wild icon.
You
to
are
it.
so helpful, Quackers. So
You are.
I have 2, so I only need 3.
That's all your cards.
Charles is loyal to the Boogeyman. I can tell right now.
Again?
He's a traitor again.
Anyway, I can help. This is what I can actually do something.
I will accept your help, Charles. Because I have trust in Quackers would never turn on the boy. Never.
So now Quackers is out of cards, which means we have to flip the
Okay,
coin.
so first thing, so he got rid of 3 cards. So okay,
Yep.
so Charles has to flip the coin.
All
And
right.
that happens immediately, right? Once your hand is empty, that happens immediately.
Yep, immediately. So I mean, we have enough to escape trouble as well. So we'll do that.
We're not taking more damage.
No. He
Okay.
got away.
Yeah, we
But
did.
Charles has to flip the coin. And it is the boy. So the boy moves down the track 1 space.
Mm.
This is going to be a dicey one.
Yeah,
Not a
because
good start.
everybody's the traitor.
Yeah. Nice.
Hey, we might just be incompetent. Like, you don't know.
There's that. All right. So Charles, who's the? So Charles, it is your turn. So I think we need to
I need
hightail it
7
over
cards or 5 cards. What was
to
it?
7.
All right.
So just pick 7 or top thing. Cool. We're gonna want to move and go. We need to move. Maybe we move to the ruined zoo.
No, we can't. Oh, we can.
Yeah, we can.
All right.
Oh,
Do you
one
want me
other thing I
do you want
didn't
me to move
mention-
there? Or do you want me to scout ahead, or are troops going to be following us?
They're gonna pour into this space next turn if we don't get away from them. One other thing I didn't mention, if you can zoom into, so there's these red paths. You see some of the red polka dotted paths, and then there's the black path and the green path. The red path is a noisy path, which means when you move along it, it's supposed to increase the attention level by 1. We didn't do it because I'm bad at teaching the game. And then the black is neutral, so it doesn't have any effect. And green lowers. It's a quiet path, which lowers the attention level. So,
Should we go here and then take that up to here to lower it, or
we won't lower it until we move across this. I mean, the further away from my mind we get from these troops, the better, because these guys are gonna do serious. Like I know nobody has Th3rd minions because no one could fight besides.
Yeah.
Why are you paying attention to everybody's cards so hard, Mike?
I do.
Super hard.
I have a tear through.
You do?
I do.
Oh well, I mean, there you go. So I mean,
Where was it last turn?
I offered. I said I have one that was stained and one that was just one.
Yeah. Well, you live and you learn. That's how that goes.
Happy Fun Time has a question about added characters at the top of the screen.
What's that?
Happy Fun Time says, "Do I see added characters on top of the screen?"
Oh no, I don't think so. That's just the setup. It's because Chris has is logged in as that's hidden it's a hidden area that deals out the stuff as part of TTS. And he sees it because he's gray. All right, Charles, you just pick a spot and we will love you for it. Just choose a spot and let's go.
All right, I'll choose this one.
Are we all voting yes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So discard a card, Charles, and commit your troop to the board. We're gonna flip this.
Oh.
If scouted, reveal this card. When revealed, add 2 troops to the space and deal 1 wound to the hero.
But we didn't scout, right?
No, we did not. So this is one of those. Yeah, this is one that we probably are going to do a little bit of a tweak on the language, but we did not scout it, so it does not reveal it in its current state. So it just goes away, and we're good. All right, cool.
But you didn't scout, Charles.
Yep. Or is it? He's a traitor, right? All right, so Charles, put Quackers up on the board.
All right.
And then all of the toys in the toy chest, get your toys back.
Yeah.
This is a 3 to 6 player game, right?
3 to 6, correct.
I know more about what I'm doing, but I'm very invested now. I care a lot about what's about to happen.
Nice. It's good. It's important that you care.
It didn't take long. Like at first, I was like, I'm not sure.
Shouldn't you see
I'm
what
supposed
this
to care
is?
about.
Yeah.
Shouldn't you see what this is, by the
Oh,
way?
you're right. Sorry.
Yeah.
Good point. You're right. So, oops. Well, I know it's underneath now. When the heroes enter the space, reduce the attention level by 1 space. So that's cool.
That's
like
great.
A monument to the war. So in the story, the jungle is made up of a lot of stuffed animals. All the world is actually populated by toys that the boys got rid of throughout the years. So a lot of them are not so happy with the boy being here. And the boogeyman has raised a army of toys that are loyal to him that no longer really care for the boy. The zoo was where the boogeyman captured a lot of the stuffed animals that entered, and there was rebellion there, and they escaped into the jungle. So you'll notice that the jungle is not connected to the mainland, so we cannot go up there until we discover the rope bridge, which will be revealed at now we know it's either here or here, in here. So it's in one of those locations, and that would lead us up into the jungle. So that picture on that card is actually like there's a character named Monty who like drew illustrated like the history of what happened in the dark, and that's sort of laying out what happened to the old king of the jungle. Okay, one of you guys has to take a turn.
So I have the ability to fight, but that's useless. I do have the ability to scout ahead. Otherwise, I would suggest maybe hiding.
So right now the attention level is 2. So at the moment, this is going to activate.
Right. So if we hide, that would not activate.
Correct.
Right. So I'm okay with discarding a card to hide and reducing the attention level as long as none of you guys raise the attention level on your turn.
Well, the good news is the boogeyman gets to go after you take your turn, so nothing will happen.
Oh, perfect.
But
Yeah,
the Overlook is
plan.
going to raise the attention level on his turn regardless.
But
They would not move because they wouldn't move because it would happen. It would happen after they would move.
Okay.
So that's a good move, I think.
Yeah.
You want me to take that turn?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Everybody else okay?
Yep.
Sounds good.
Mike's definitely a trader. We know.
Hey, I just said it was a good move. What are you talking about? Like,
Stop, Chris.
I
They
said,
don't need help.
good move. I said great move. He is definitely not. Oh yeah, he means you, not me.
Oh.
All right, I'm discarding this card.
I thought it would work either way.
it's multi-purpose. It's a multi-purpose call out.
All
then
Mikes are traders.
I'm going to hide, which is reduce the attention level by 1, which you already did.
All right, cool.
Okay.
All right. So it is the boogeyman's turn, and the attention level is only 1. So the only thing that happens is the Overlook triggers, which is raise the attention level by 1. So we're back up, and we are now done, and it is time for whose turn is it? Max and who
Harmony.
else? And who?
Harmony.
Harmony.
Oh, Harmony. I didn't see. Oh, it's because it's sideways. I didn't see. It's like I didn't see that it was there.
Sure.
All right.
Well, it seems like it would be good to
Go here.
go, to just
Yeah.
drop it again.
We have to keep exploring, so
Yep, and
I
it
don't
gets
know
us
why
out
I
of the
didn't do that last time.
Because if what, really? Don't start, Chris. You know why.
No, I don't.
If we had stayed there and not hid, then the troops would have all activated because they would be 2 away.
No,
No.
they wouldn't be 2
They
away.
would have been 1 away.
They would have been 1. They like 2 from here. They wouldn't have activated because they'd have been
Yep.
3 away.
And this wouldn't have activated either.
Yeah. Well,
You could have told me that.
Hints.
You tried, trader.
You could have told me that. I was thinking
You played
keep
this
one
before.
away. Whatever.
All right. So somebody commit your who wants to move.
I'm going to commit mine to moving to the quiet place here.
This place.
The Wall of the War.
Okay.
Do I have to discard or do something?
Yeah, you have to discard a card to move face down,
Okay.
and then you put your guy up there.
Somebody remind me how to face down.
F.
Oh, okay, got it. All right, there's my card. And then I'm going to move the marker. Boop. There we go. And then the quiet. So this goes down 1, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Got it.
All right. So the first thing we're gonna do is flip the adjacent spaces. So it's this one. Oh, the golem's pass.
Oh,
When revealed, add 2
Oh,
rules
no.
counters here and place the rope bridge token. Then discard this card. All right. So I'll do that. So we're going to take 2 of the Ruin Zoo encounters. And the bridge. And then, okay, so the other thing we have to do is underneath this card is an encounter.
Mhm.
And we flip it. Oh!
No way.
That looks big. Wait, what the?
Come on.
That's where they were last time.
Oh no,
All right, so the
I
golems
think
come
they
on.
were
So we
here
take
last
this-
time.
I remember them.
Yeah, they suck.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not good. Thanks a lot, Max. All right, so on the golem.
That doesn't feel fair.
No. on the boogeyman's turn, the golems kill all troops in the space, and if the heroes are in the space, they suffer 2 wounds. So the good thing is, if we can bait these troops over there over time, if we have to, he'll kill them. But in the meantime, we now have to either fight him or get away from him. Then they do not move.
And they have 12 health.
12 health. They have a lot of health.
But it's helpful because, like Mike was saying, if we can bait the troops into getting in that spot, the golem on the boogeyman's turn will just kill them all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But that means they got to activate, they got to follow us through.
Man, I love the art on that one. Good job, Charles. That was a good panel, too, over on
On
the golems. That golem shot where they're attacking the zoo.
Oh, thanks.
The art is amazing throughout the whole thing. The art is
The whole series, yeah, it's fantastic.
Thanks, guys.
And they made a reappearance at the end of Volume 5. Fun.
Spoilers.
Is the entire series coming back into print soon?
Yes. We're actually, for the Kickstarter, we're actually going to be re-releasing Volume 1 and Volume 2 in hardcover. That we haven't announced that yet. So that's pretty cool. It's exciting because Volume 1 and Volume 2 are out of print at the moment. You can only get them in the omnibus format. And then we'll do 3 and 4 and, on down the line. But we're going to do them in hardcover. I know there were some issues with this. Mouseguard did a similar thing where they stopped printing them in softcover because of they're having issues with the formatting in the soft covers. So we'll be shifting them to hardcover, and we'll phase out the soft covers.
That'll be great. I'll get people to buy them all over again.
I like that. That's fun.
You're only doing it because you want a Volume 1 for yourself, Mike.
I actually do not own Volume 1. I gave it away, unfortunately, and I kept giving them away, thinking we had more, and we don't have any more.
I think I have a couple.
Do you? They're like good copies? Because I need to get them.
No, I kept bad copies.
You get bad
I just got a
copies?
pile of.
That's what I have. I have
awful
bad
copies.
copies, but the glue is bad. I'm like, damn it.
What is Powered by the Apocalypse?
Yeah, I don't
Anyone
know
know?
what that is. That sounds awesome, though.
Happy Fun Time seems to.
Apparently, Will knows what it is.
Unfamiliar.
Tell us more, India. Tell us more. All right, cool. All right, so as far as whose turn it is,
I guess that's just me.
We have one after. Yep.
All right. We're stuck here, right? So we can't escape these guys.
So you can escape trouble or we can fight them. But I'm guessing you have neither of those cards.
I sure don't.
Oh
So-
dear.
That's not good.
So I can't hide either.
Nope.
Oh. Can we hide, or is hide restricted because there's bad guys?
Yeah, if there's players
Oh,
in
yeah.
the space, we can't do any of those things. So the only choice that you have is to pass and discard, or you can ask for a new hand. You can ask us for a new hand of cards if you want.
I could do an action card that's something else, right? Like
Oh
a
yeah,
scout
you can.
ahead.
Yeah, you don't have to. Yeah, you can do any of those other things.
I don't know about that.
You just can't move and you just can't hide. Every other action is on the table.
So you can't run and you can't hide.
Well,
Wow.
My
I'm
hand
gonna
sucks.
find you.
I can scout ahead, which would reveal something, but they're stained. So I think I'd like to just ask for another hand.
Okay. So you're stained. So the one thing to keep in mind is if you look at Harmony's effect, pacifism, it doesn't actually really hurt us in this instance. So
Right, unless I'm
basically what
attacking.
happens with her is if we were killing something, then it would save them. But if you're just scouting ahead, we're not killing anything anyway. So it doesn't really have a negative consequence to the group.
Oh, okay.
So if you want to, I mean, if you want to do it, you can. If you don't have to, though, it's totally up to you.
Well, what do you guys think? So scout ahead. I get to peek at one face down encounter card. For every
blue.
So it counts the blues that are on the card as well as mine.
Correct.
So we'd get to peek at all the locations we're connected to. Is that worthwhile?
So the question, I guess, is.
Oh, we're only connected to one, aren't we?
You would be able to peek it. I think it lets you peek at encounters, correct?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So you could peek at. There's 3 encounters here, and then there's 1 here. So we would be able to peek at those. Regardless of what these are, we're gonna have to go here. We might not ever have to go here.
Right.
If you scout this and because we know you're loyal to the boys, so you're not gonna lie to us.
Right.
You might say, "Oh, that's a leader. We don't want to go there," and we'll take your word for it. So if you did want to scout, I would say this is the one to scout because that would be potentially a completely skippable location. There is nothing we can do about skipping this location.
Right. All right. Well, then that's what I'm going to do then. So I'm going to scout ahead.
Okay.
That gives me 3 blue.
Okay.
So I'm going to do. Oh.
Let me look at this. Pick one face adjacent space. Yeah, so if you wanted, you could go peek at the other ones as well, I believe. I'll verify that with Kevin, but if you want, now, you can peek at 3 cards. So hit Alt-Shift, and then you can say what it is or not.
Okay, Alt-Shift.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Brooklyn Creek, we probably don't want to go to if we don't have to.
What is it?
It's a leader.
Okay, yeah.
A nutcracker. And a thing that moves every time. He moves 2 spaces towards us every time the boogeyman activates.
Oh, I like the sound, by the way. We should talk about this, the PBTA thing. That sounds really cool. Powered by the Apocalypse that India's talking about in the room.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So how do I... I can look at 2 of these. Do I have to? Okay, I just have to separate them out.
Mm-hmm.
Well, all right. Well, this location is terrible.
Well, I'm really selling it. Okay. So, but we have to go there at some point.
Right, we have to go there, and we're gonna want to come really prepared.
Okay. All right. So you did your thing. So
I did my thing.
So we'll get rid of this and then put your character on the thing. And so hopefully one of you has escape trouble.
Yeah, there's going to be so much combat. We need to start getting ready.
So the problem is that the only place that we can escape trouble to is Brooklyn Creek, which we know is a leader, or we have to backtrack, or we just say screw it and go all in.
We got to go there eventually, but
yeah, screw it.
I say we go all in.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah,
what?
you would.
What's happening? Are you taking us?
Okay, so we get our toys back. Everybody, get your toy back. Quackers ears. So do any of you? I do not have escape trouble, and we cannot fight the golems. So does anyone have escape trouble?
I have escape trouble, but I also have grand duel. If we.
All right. Well, here's the thing: can we muster 12 attack? Your grand duel has 1.
Are they not leaders?
Oh, it's stained. It's also stained.
Oh, okay. I can contribute 4, but they are also stained. So whatever your stained ability is. No, we don't want to do it. So look at Quacker's stained ability. So when an action of Quacker's is stained, his trusting nature betrays him. He must choose a leader, location. Oh, well, I get you to choose a location, not a leader. So basically, you would just trigger one of the effects. So if we can kill him, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. We would just trigger this to raise the attention level or something like that. Basically, what it does is it triggers one of the boogeyman effects on the board.
I can contribute 3, but one of them is stained.
I can contribute 4, but I mean, for sure, this is going to be a stained action no matter what, because Charles is going to play a stained action to begin with.
Okay. So I got 3 in.
So that's 7 and 8. Can anyone else? Can we make up the difference? Math.
I have 1.
Why are we allowed to all contribute? Like, I'm not sure what's
Oh,
going
yeah,
on.
anybody can assist. You can say, "Hey, you can assist another player." I'm sorry, I didn't just explain that. So, the player can say, "Hey, I need help," and you can play cards from your hand, sort of like Charmed and Dangerous. You can play cards from your hand to assist.
Okay, but not our stats.
Not your stats on your board. That's
Okay.
Although, if Percy goes, Percy's ability will let you contribute by discarding a card. Will let you contribute your stats on your board. So Max would be able to contribute 2.
But only if Percy was the one doing the action.
Doing the action. Right.
Okay. All
So,
right. Well, I can
I mean-
contribute 1 card.
I mean,
So it's
all right.
only 1.
So we're fighting the golems. Is that what we're doing here?
If we don't get to 12, we're wasting a lot of cards.
Oh yeah.
Can we get to 12 first before we decide to fight the
Can
goal?
we get to 12 before anybody plays any cards? Can we get to 12? I can do 4. Percy can do 3. That's 7.
I can add 3 if I discard 3 cards.
Okay.
Oh,
So
I have 1.
I have 1.
No. That's when assisting, Quackers. You're taking the action. You're not
I
assisting.
am. I'm not. Okay. All right. Never mind then.
Yeah.
Never mind.
I don't think we have enough.
What if I lead?
I mean, if you lead, maybe, because then Charles could play it. Do you have a grand duel?
Oh no, I have the.
I have a grand duel actually. I can do it. All right, let's do it. I can grand duel. So I have 3. I can do 5 on my own.
All right.
I
I
can-
think I can do 5 on my own.
So that's 10. So can we do 3? Now, Princess, this is going to be stained. When one of Princess's actions is stained, she suffers an attack of pride. Each player assisting her has to discard a card. So if you help me, you have to discard a card.
Wait, I think I could do 6.
All right. So I can
Contribute
do.
6 or lead with 6.
I'm leading. I would be leading.
Okay.
So I have 5. So 4 here plus 1 on my board.
And then Quackers is doing 6.
Real quick for the math. At the end of this, are we all discarding a card too?
Correct. If you help me, you have to discard a card.
Right, because that's going to put me completely out of cards, and we'll be at a coin flip.
Again with you and the card.
So I'll just take this one back, and then I'll just do 3 if someone else can.
I only have 1 I can throw in.
All right, we don't have enough to do this.
I have 3.
Oh, so how much is that? I like how all of us are avoiding the math here.
Yeah.
If you're in with 5,
I get the 7, and then I'm like, nope.
Nope. All right.
You've got 5. I've got 3. That's 8.
Yeah.
I've got 1. That's 9. So we need
And
3
Charles,
more.
you have how many?
I've got 1.
I have 5.
So is that enough?
Yeah, that's way
Yes.
more than enough.
Okay. All right. So
So
here it
everybody
is.
start throwing cards in.
All right. So here's 5.
Let's not go past 12, though.
No,
Yes, let's not go past 12.
So here's 5. All right, Charles, how many can you do?
5.
So that's 10. So we need 3 more.
I can contribute 3 more.
You have to beat the 12, not match it.
Just beat it or just match it.
Equal to.
So okay, so you only need 2 more.
Oh yeah, 2 more. Sorry. See, I didn't say again math.
Monday night. It's okay.
Only traders don't know math.
My favorite is that one of our biggest books, which Dave wrote, is Finding Gossamer, which is about math. Math is a central part of it, and none of us can do math.
No, we had to get a math consultant.
Wow. All right, where are we?
Did we get 12?
Is there 12?
We got 5 from Jeff. We got 5 from Max or from Quackers.
Yeah,
All right, and then I got 2 if you'll accept it.
and I'll accept it. Interesting. All right, so that's it. So we did it. So we raised the attention level by 1, and we killed the
Nice.
golems.
Okay.
Hold on.
Look at that, man. That was a feat
And that-
right there.
And then everybody that participated has to.
Everyone
because it was stained?
everyone who participated, assisted, has to discard a card from their hand. Man, if I was loyal to the boogeyman right now, I'd be really happy about that.
Would you?
I would if I was.
Mm. All right, so the boogeyman's turn, right?
Yep. Wait a minute. Why is Quacker's up? Oh, Quacker's here. You get yours back. I'm the one who went. All right, Boogeyman's turn. So the Boogeyman moves up 1. Attention level is 2. So 1, 2 increases the attention level 1, and that's it because these guys are too far away. And it is now the players who are not exhausted's turn. Man, we are running low on health.
Yeah, we're hurting.
Yeah.
We're about to have all kinds of coin flips going on.
Health, by health you mean cards.
Cards, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yep.
We need to go into the Ruin Zoo, correct? We're not going to Brooklyn.
I think we just do it. I'll be the sacrificial lamb. I can't be. It's my turn.
No,
The
It's not
three
your
hearts
turn.
at the top
I
where the
can go.
boogeyman is.
I still have health.
Yeah, but you're the one who's most likely to be able to kill things.
So
Because
don't go there.
I mean, I think
What?
someone else should do it.
What's the troop strength at the top mean?
So that's how hard it is to kill a troop. So right now, each of these troops has 3 health. So now they take 3 red for each to kill each.
So
troop.
we do not want to go to the Ruined Zoo.
So I guess there's something
We
bad
can
there.
go down here and lower it.
I mean, we
We could just
could.
do a fight. Yeah, we could go
Yeah,
down.
then we'd
here
have to
and
fight
our
somebody.
resistance.
Unless somebody hasn't escaped trouble. I don't know.
No escape trouble. I'll move us if you want to have Max fight, but
I mean, but the problem is that they're all going to be hard to kill. Like the
Right, if we can't bring that level down.
Yep.
So do we want to just go down here and just face off against whoever this is?
or we have to go here anyway because that's the bridge. That's the only way we're going to get to the jungle. So we
All right,
can
let's
get
do it.
down here,
So-
but we have to
So
go.
if we go there, there's going to be at least 4 troops and a leader, and I didn't get to see the 3rd card.
Jeez.
So, that doesn't sound good. So that's where we meet our demise, is what you're saying. The ruins.
I mean-
our last stand is right there.
As the one person who everyone knows is not trying to, bullshit it all,
That's
now's
true.
not a good time for us unless we're ready for that fight.
No, we've got like 9 cards between the team.
Yeah.
I mean,
All right.
everybody's about to get new cards because it's
Right.
just nowhere.
Like, I
around
think
it.
we have to get the new cards and then just go at it.
All right. Do you want me to move us to Brooklyn Creek and then?
Like here.
Yeah.
I mean, we still have to figure out. We still have to go do this. We still have to figure out where the other what this exit is. So we
Right.
might.
We haven't seen any.
It's either here or here. Like one of these 2 places has the task. So
Yeah, we should head that way. Then also that
Let's
green
go.
line brings our level down.
true. Good point.
But
Alright.
is there something in that stack right there that would bring it back up?
And this is a leader. He said.
Yeah, it's Dresselmeyer. I don't remember. I think he was 3 or 5.
Yeah, he's not. I forget what he does.
So I vote on moving.
I
will move.
vote move. I vote move.
All right.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
All right.
Let's
Who's gonna
move.
do it?
I'm going to discard.
If you just hover it automatically will go the right direction.
Yep. Like that.
Leave it to Mike.
All right. And I'm going to decide to move down here.
All right. So the first thing that's going to happen is we're going to flip this card.
As the vote goes through, obviously.
Yep. Yeah. No effect. Discard after revealing. This is the shore.
Okay. So that's great.
Don't forget to move this guy.
Oh, yep. You're right.
Yeah, that's
Does it
important.
let you move that? Do you move him to touch the stuff or no? Chris.
Sorry, I didn't touch him.
No. I didn't know if it'll let you. Okay.
No.
Drosselmeyer. All right. So let's put him off to the side and go grab his pawn. Here he is. This is the Nutcracker that they fight in issue 1. All right. So, if you want to look at Dresselmeyer, the card, when he gets activated, move 2 spaces towards the heroes. If he's already in their space, wound heroes once. So, it's not too bad by himself. And the reason for that is because he can only wound us once, and Harmony can prevent wounds potentially. All right. It is either Quackers.
Just Quackers.
Oh, just Quackers. Your turn, Quackers. Can you do you have a grand duel? Can you fight Dresselmeyer?
No, I don't,
Mm,
and I can't.
He only has one card.
Oh man, that's not good.
yeah.
Actually, is it? All right. So what can you do, Charles?
Yeah, Charles.
Yeah, Charles.
What can you do?
I can scout ahead.
You know what? Scout this sucker over here. See what's going on.
And I can have a total of 3 blues.
Is everyone the traitor?
It's starting to feel that way. Told you, we're just very bad at this.
It's not going well.
Well, I think with people watching, maybe it's a good thing that we kind of open everything up a little bit.
Hey, Peter,
Hi, Peter. Help me find the traitors.
don't listen to a word Chris says.
He's the traitor.
I'm not even playing.
That's just what a traitor would say.
Definitely not on our side.
All right, so Quackers, you're gonna scout.
Yeah. How many?
Like,
do I
I'm getting
need?
rid of all my cards.
It's like, yeah, I'm going to scout.
Yeah, you only got one card, so I'm gonna assume that's scout ahead. So you're gonna play that.
Wait. It's not scout ahead. I'm going off of my ability.
Oh yeah, no, you have to. It's basically
I have to have a
the
scout
card
ahead
in your
card.
hand is what you need to be playing.
Yeah, I think all I could really do is pass for now,
So you want to pass, or do you want to get?
and I still have to discard a card for that, right?
Oh, okay. So, yep, you're right. So either way, you're going to do the same thing. So you might as well discard rather than asking him. Because I'm definitely going to say no to you. So flip the coin again.
Well, that's cool.
Okay. So the boogeyman is the first time this happens. So we take one of these cards.
Oh, shit.
And we're going to flip it over.
I'm sorry. Are we a PG stream? I apologize.
Yeah. Take the unused
fine.
loyalty card and shuffle it with your loyalty card without looking at them. Randomly choose one to keep and return the other. Okay. So,
Hey.
So could there have been no traitor this whole time?
so here
No,
we go.
there's definitely
Oh,
one.
no, there's definitely one. Hold on.
There's one or two.
And it's definitely Quackers.
Oh, okay.
So that one is yours, and this one goes back. So basically, we
Right.
shuffle them together, and now his loyalty may have changed, or it might be the same. We don't know.
All right, wait a minute. Didn't I get a choice?
No,
Yeah, you're supposed to have a choice.
does it say? No,
Yeah.
randomly choose. Oh, how do you randomly choose? Oh, no,
Oh, no, randomly choose one, yeah.
Okay.
So you don't get a choice, Charles.
He's like, I
Did
want
not get the one you wanted.
You have to stay the traitor.
All right.
All right, that's cool. And then put your here. All right, everybody gets their people back.
We're so screwed.
Yeah, I don't see good things. I do not have anything that will fight Drosselmeyer.
I have a grand duel, but I would need 2 more red that
Oh,
can't be
man.
chained.
I spelled his name wrong. I gotta fix this. The card is spelled with an O, and the leader thing is spelled with an E. That's on me.
Nice.
One of those is correct.
So, Jason, I can contribute one not stained.
We're
So
gonna have
we need 1 more not stained.
the naming of the character.
I don't have any combat cards, though.
Hold on.
He's not considered a troop, right?
The O is the correct. The O is the correct spell.
Quackers just got a new hand, and Quackers can
Oh, right.
put one in as long as it's not stained as a wild.
Well, I mean, you guys think I'm the traitor now, right? So
No, we think you're a traitor still.
Yeah, you tell us, Charles. What is Quackers? How is Quackers feeling today?
We thought he was the most loyal.
With Quackers cards that he discards for wild, though, it doesn't matter if they're stained or not because they're going face down, right?
Correct. They could be stained. They might. Yeah. You don't know what he's getting rid of. Correct.
But it doesn't stain. It doesn't stain the attack.
Oh no. If he's discarding them, they don't. Yeah, no, they don't stain the attack. Correct.
So if Quackers is willing to give up a card and Mike is willing to give up a card, I can Grand Duel and we can get rid of Drosselmeyer.
I'm good.
So one thing to keep in mind. So the way that you technically are supposed to play it is you say. So Charles says, "Hey, yes, I'll help," or Mike says, "Hey, yes, I'll help." But they have the choice to actually do. Like he could say, "Yeah, I can give you 2 unstained red," as an example. Once you accept his help, he can give you whatever he wants. Like he doesn't have to give you what he says. At that point, you know he's the traitor, but like he doesn't have to give you what he wants, just as an FYI.
Well, I only have 1 card, Jason. So the card that I have, I would be contributing.
All right. Well, if everybody's good with it, I'll go and I'll do the attack and try and get rid of this guy then.
Do it.
I'm good.
All right. So here's a Grand Duel. We need 2 more red. So Mike, I'll accept your help.
I'll make it dramatic.
Can anyone else contribute 1 red?
AKA lazy.
No.
No, Quackers is going to help, I'm sure, right?
Yeah, he's gonna put like 7 red on it.
I'll help, but I want an apology
Someone to flip
from
the button.
everybody who thought I was a traitor. And then I'm going to do something that makes you think I'm the traitor.
All right, let's see it.
I've got this.
Oh.
Come on.
That's what he helped with.
But you can it's a discard for a wild, right? If you like, you're not.
Yeah, the loyalty ability. Are you choosing to not use your loyalty ability?
Yes.
Oh,
All right, so
All right, Quackers is a traitor.
so Harmony's pacifism is triggered. So we have enough to beat Drosselmeyer. However, when one of Harmony's actions is stained, her pacifism causes her to spare her enemies. All enemies that would be killed during her action, if there are any, are instead moved to an adjacent space of Harmony's choice.
are you
What?
kidding me?
Did you just chase him into another space?
Yep.
So you can choose where you want to put him, Harmony.
I can tell you where to put him.
I'm gonna move him over there. Lee.
You're all traitors.
Quackers, you suck.
Well, that was my turn.
He's gonna muddy the waters with you now.
And I think that was the 3rd person. So now it's the boogeyman.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So it's Boogeyman's turn. All right. So this sucks. Okay. So the attention level is 2. Okay. So these guys are gonna move. These guys are gonna move. These guys are gonna move. The attention level will go up by 1. So we are back to this fun.
Oh, hold on.
What?
I gotta flip the coin and draw cards.
Oh, also it went up 1 because of the fight, the Grand Duel too. So we're at max.
Cool.
We are so screwed.
Yep.
Charles, if you aren't the traitor, you're a really bad duck.
All right, so the board moved down the track. Draw 7.
This is where I fucked it up last time. Hold on.
There you go. You didn't fuck it up this time. It was a good job.
I'm very happy. I'm learning.
You're expert level. You can press the 7 on your keyboard.
Again, only once though, because last time I drew like half the deck.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great.
Okay. So, Princess's turn. I don't have a lot of options at the moment. So I am going to muddy the. No, I don't want to do that.
Right.
What?
I mean, I could take a turn, right?
Oh yeah, you can take a turn. Sorry.
Can I just kill him? What's his health?
You have to have a Grand Duel to kill.
Oh,
him.
that's right. I'm just going to look at him. So you take your turn then.
Or you could escape trouble.
Yeah, we can do that.
You want to do that? All right. I don't have one.
No, I'll take my turn and I'll play that.
Okay.
Does anyone have a grand duel that can trade with Princess?
Oh, good call. Does anyone have a grand duel? I can trade. Good call. I forgot about my leadership ability. Does anyone have a grand duel?
Wait, can you trade cards?
So the
Only
princess
can.
before she performs an action, the princess may choose any two players, even herself. Those two players must each choose one card in their hand and give it to the other player. So will someone please give me a grand duel?
I'm just gonna put the 2 traders at the top here.
What are we doing?
I like how I'm third. Thanks, Chris.
Yeah, you're very close. I'm not sure which Mike it is.
Wait, you think I'm a traitor?
I bet he has a chair.
Every time.
So wait, does anyone have one to give me a grand duel?
I do not. I have a bunch of escape trouble if you want to switch for one of those.
No. Do you have a grand duel, Quackers?
I don't.
I bet he does.
No.
I have an escape trouble.
No. I want a grand duel.
Oh, okay, then you're cool.
All right. Well, I don't have escape trouble, so
I can trade you an escape
all
trouble.
right, I'll take an escape trouble. I'll give you this for an escape trouble.
Okay. Wait, I gotta hold on.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, I'll play this escape trouble. So we get away. So we have 2 because vote, ignore. All right. So I want to move to this space. Does everyone agree with this?
Is it the one with the 2 bad guys in it?
Because you can kill them.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's fine. I'll
Yeah.
kill him.
All right. So first thing we're gonna do is flip this card. Oh no, Benoit. When encountered, add 1 troop to this space.
Where are the peak cards?
We haven't found a single one.
It's
We're
down
going to
here.
lose the game having no information.
We went the wrong way. Let's put it that way. Okay. So now this guy's here too. And then we reveal this card. And we reveal this card. No effect discard. Cool. And this one is each player that performs an action here must first discard a card. That's not a good place to go. So each of the different areas too is sort of keyed off different skills. So for example, hopscotch, because the mayor is like, sort of silver tongued, whatever, is built around diplomacy and a lot of the talking actions, whereas the jungle and hopscotch are more like fighting, and then you'll see a lot more like scouting related actions in the zoo.
Wait, isn't that Dave?
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
That's great.
That was good. All right. Okay. So that's where we are. And the escape trouble does reduce the attention by 1, so that's good.
Oh, that's a happy bonus.
Okay. We got a lot of stuff in that. Now, the other thing to keep in mind, Benoit went on his turn. Move 1 space toward the heroes, then add 1 troop to Benoit's current space. So he's definitely a troop generator.
And we're up to max. That's it.
Yeah.
Yep,
So
Max.
does his health get the same boost, or is he just a 2?
No. His health is 2. So
Okay.
This is the health of troops, but the leaders are on their card.
All right. So I can't kill him because I don't have a grand duel.
Correct, but you can. The good news is he doesn't wound us. Like if it doesn't say they wound, they don't wound. So he will just generate a troop. So if you can fight, like if you have
No, I don't have a.
tear through minions.
Nope.
Oh,
All I have. So I can scout and then kill somebody, but
yeah, the problem is, so you can go as long as someone else can get away or kill them afterwards, because 2 players still have to go, right?
Yep.
So you and then someone else gets to take a turn. So as long as, I got to draw new. I got to flip the coin. My bad. I'm out of cards.
Yeah, you do the same
What
thing.
is the?
So the next turn, I can do both of those things. I can escape trouble and I can tear through minions. So.
What do you just RRR? Oops.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Why do you keep flipping it? It was already the boy.
Yeah, he didn't get the result he wanted.
All right. There we go. All right. Boom.
So now all of our hand sizes are smaller.
So when you draw hands, you draw one less card now because of where.
What if you already had 7? Would you have to lose one?
No, it's only when you draw up. You don't have to discard down. You just when you replenish your hand, you have -1 card. Okay. So Max, you got to figure out what you want to do. You could run away. Is there anything over here? Oh, you could scout that, or we know we need to go here to figure out what we need to go there to figure out what this exit is.
What? So, was that you, Mike, saying that you could kill somebody the next turn if I kill people?
I can escape trouble or air through minions next turn.
Okay, so I can move and also kill somebody because I can just discard a card to do that, right?
Correct. So
All right.
We're allowed to move with troops in our location.
He can escape trouble with troops in his location.
All right. So I'm going to escape trouble.
Perfect.
But before I do that, I'm going to discard a card.
And kill a troop.
Yep.
Ooh, okay.
And kill a troop. So that's done.
All right. So now they're a little weaker. A little bit weaker. Then you need to have 3 green to appropriately escape trouble. So you have 1. Oh, let me draw your hand.
I can contribute 1.
Yeah. Does anybody have any greens to help?
I can contribute, but they'll be stained.
Shocking.
I have nothing helpful.
What do we need?
Green.
I need 2 more green.
Actually, wait, Quackers. Nothing from you, Quackers. Stay over there.
I can contribute 2 green.
Yeah, he's trying to be helpful, guys. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I'll contribute my own green. I'm going to do my. All right.
Oh yeah, are those yours, Charles? Take those
Wait,
back.
wait. How many do?
You're not going to help. He doesn't want your help.
So here's 1. I need 1 more.
I can do 1 green. I can do 1 green. I do actually have a green. I can do.
All right. Contribute a non-stained green, or else I'm going to make everybody discard cards again.
There you go.
All right. So now we can move.
Yep.
And we are going here.
And that will lower the attention. 1 from the.
Nice.
Okay, so we flip this. All right, there it is. So this is the first task we've encountered. So eventually what this task allows us to do is if you just do is all you do is contribute 5 blue to this action, and then whoever that is can peek at this and tell us what number it is. Okay. All right. So
You have to take them at their word.
correct.
Yeah.
I can't ever get them on the thing.
All right. So take Quacker.
You should have Quackers do it.
No.
Yeah, Quackers. There you go. All right. There you go.
So
So there's nothing here.
Jason, do you have your thing? You do. Do you have enough to do that? Do you have 5 things to do that?
so I only have 1 card, but it's 3. They'll be stained, but that my stain doesn't affect that.
Correct.
So I could do that for 3. We just need to find 2 more.
You actually have 1 on your board too, which would be 4.
That's including it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I can help with 1.
I have 0.
I
Oh,
can help.
I have 1. I forgot I have a wild.
Do we want me to go then and do that?
Yeah.
I
Do
would
it.
say yes, you're the only one we can trust.
So there's 2. So there's 3. So who wants to help?
I can help, but it'll kill my hand.
It's killing my hand too. So maybe we don't want to flip that many times.
Yeah,
if
you know,
anyone
it's
else can
the
help.
thing you guys. I mean, the thing is this: you got to do it at some point.
All right.
That's true because we're all going to want full hands if we're going to go into that space
Correct.
with all the bad guys.
So here comes 1 more
So,
blue.
Yeah.
And our
So
hand
we-
size is -1 too.
Yep.
So I need 1 more.
I can contribute.
All right. I will accept that, Mike.
All right.
Well, we're definitely going to lose.
What are you doing?
We're way too far
I
down
think-
the track. I need to swap loyalties with Charles ASAP.
I don't know how to group these up.
We got the 5.
This one?
That's a discard. Yeah.
Yeah, that's something
From
else.
before. Yeah.
Hold on.
I don't know what I did.
All right. So whoever ran, so you were going to complete this. So the first thing you can do is go peek. So we completed the Trail of Carnage. So you can peek at that. Don't flip it. Just peek at it.
Does that card stay in play though, Mike?
No, it's done. You can only do it once.
Okay.
All right. And what is it that we were looking for on the tokens
So-
again?
So what's
Highest number except a 1?
the highest number? The only time it's not the highest number is if the 7 and the 1 are in play. Then the 1 is the correct exit. So what's the number? What number was it?
That was a 7.
Ooh.
So it could be the exit unless one of these other exits is a 1, in which case it is not the exit.
You should just go for the 7.
That I was just going to suggest that that might be our best bet at this point.
I think it probably is because I don't see us living. I don't see us, the boy, not getting away before we get out.
I don't see us getting across that bridge.
Yeah, no, we're definitely. But there's no way. It took us way too long to find this exit, basically.
So 2 of us need new hands, which is coin flips for both of us.
So coin flips one at a time. Here you go.
And you're only drawing 6.
So you want to hit it a couple times so it flips enough. Like hit R on it. There you go. Boy.
Oh.
And draw, and then your turn.
Okay.
Is there a way to draw a number, or do I just have to draw?
Just hover over it and press the number on the keypad.
Wow.
Another boy. Oh, shiza. Okay, so you get 6. Dave only gets 5 cards, though.
What?
Yeah, because the boys only got 2 spaces before it's game over. So draw 5
bullshit. All right, so I just hit 5.
No, not on that one. On this one. On the one.
Okay.
Ouchie.
Well, everybody's got a bunch of cards now, so.
Yeah, we do.
And you can't even request to draw cards until you've got, 2 cards left?
Unless you're no, anybody at any time can request. The difference is Jester, when he has 2 cards left, he can automatically do it without a vote.
Gotcha.
Everybody else, you could have a full hand. I mean, no one would ever give it to you. But okay, so it's the boogeyman's turn. The attention level is 2, but if you look at the trenches, this space is 1 extra space away further from all other spaces for purposes of drawing attention. So even though the attention level is 2, it's only 1 right now. So this happens, this happens, this happens, and then Benoit's ability triggers and adds another tree.
Guys, ever see that movie, The Warriors?
Yeah.
I was just trying to get to the theme park.
Coney Island.
What's bad is like there's this wall of boogeyman troops over here that we have to go through too, like to exit. Okay, so all these guys go into there, and it is now Quacker's and Percy's turn.
Oh God.
Well, it was a nice run, everyone. We tried.
I have a question. With my pacifism ability, is that only if I'm doing the action, or does that trigger if I'm contributing to other people's
only
action?
if you are the one performing the action.
Okay, cool.
Quackers, what do you want to do? I don't even know why I asked that question.
I can escape trouble, and I can produce 2 greens, and then that's it. Well, I mean, 2 greens total. I can't do escape trouble and then do 2 greens.
I mean, I can help you with 2.
I also can help with 2.
We need 1, 2, 3, 4 total. So I can do. So you don't need theirs, right? Do you want to take his or mine?
Why don't we both contribute 1?
I only have a card with 2 on it.
Oh.
Right.
Is it stained?
No.
Okay, I'll take Mike's.
Okay.
Look at me smiling.
God damn it, Mike.
All right. Nice. Okay. So you can.
There's a stain now.
Yeah, stain. All right. So you can choose a leader, location, or encounter with a boogeyman effect and trigger it. My suggestion,
Can we
Charles,
move the
is
white
that we
player
trigger
up on the
this
ranking there?
here. What's that?
We should move the white player up on the trader ranking there.
So I think we should trigger this so it's harder for them to get out.
You think we should trigger that?
Yeah.
What do you mean? It's
Harder for
harder for
who
them
to
to
get
get
out
out?
there.
You traitor. You.
Let's do it.
Well,
Wait, he can only,
Wait,
he can
do
only
what?
trigger stuff within the radius.
you guys.
It doesn't matter. There's no radius rules here. Look.
For the attention radius?
No. For oh, you're right. I'm sorry. You're right. Within the attention range. So Benoit's ability is the one that we want to trigger then.
You're
There
a
you
double
You
traitor.
want to?
I'm so
Yeah.
confused.
Yeah,
So
he's a traitor.
I just know they're up to no good. That's all I know.
So basically,
Bad things are happening.
So Quacker's action was stained because I played a stained card. When an action of Quacker's is stained, his trusting nature betrays him. He must choose a leader, location, or encounter with the boogeyman effect within the attention radius and trigger its effect immediately. So the only thing to trigger would have been either actually we have two choices, Charles.
Okay.
We can either move Dresselmeyer closer to us, closer to the group, or we can add another toy. I think we should add Dresselmeyer one space closer.
Does the trenches help us for this?
Correct. Good point. The only you're absolutely right. The only move is this. This is the only move because the trenches, everything is one away. He's too far away. You're right. All right. So we just added a troop here. So where are you going to escape to, Charles? Here or here?
Where does
Or here?
everyone want to go?
How do you know Charles is the traitor, Mike?
Because evil knows evil.
And Charles, don't ask us where we want to go because it doesn't matter.
I mean, no,
We
the
wanna go to
vote still,
Brooklyn.
no, the vote still exists. But the difference is if you fail his vote, then you're stuck on the space you're stuck on this space.
All right. Well, so you guys don't want to help with this, basically.
So
I know.
technically, the vote should have been the first thing that took place. Just as an FYI, like we should have voted on where we were moving to first. But it
Yeah.
doesn't matter because the thing is stained either way. So where do you want to move, Charles?
All right. Well,
This is bullshit.
I think right there is good. That's a good spot. You want to go there?
right here.
All right. Do you guys vote yes to go to that spot or no? Otherwise, we're going to stay where we are.
I don't think it matters.
It's better than the space we're in.
True.
Well, yeah, that's true. So
All
yeah.
right. There you go. Boom. Okay, cool. By the way, that was the only card I had. It doesn't necessarily mean I'm the traitor.
Oh yeah, sure.
Mm.
All right. Whose turn is it? It is Percy's
My
turn.
turn.
Oh, Percy, you can get sandwiched so hard.
Oh, am I?
I mean, you got nowhere to go.
No, I don't. But guess what I'm gonna do?
Oh, you fucking piece of shit.
What happened?
Oh,
You
man.
gave it to me.
Wait, hold on. How you got to contribute? So he's muddying the waters. So muddy the waters is a card that can be used to change loyalties. So choose another hero. This action costs green equal to the number of cards in that hero's hand. Shuffle that hero's loyalty card together with yours. Peek at the cards, then give one to the chosen hero and keep it.
Oh man.
What do you have in your hand there, Mike?
4. So you need
You only need one more.
3 more. Oh shit!
He needs one more.
Oh, I sure do.
This is such a dick move.
Yep. So there's one.
Dude, that's classic Percy.
There
See,
you
in a
go.
way, I was right because it's
Well, it
Mike
doesn't
or
matter.
Mike, right?
Shuffle him. Maybe he'll want. Maybe he'll want to keep the loyalty to the boy.
Oh yeah, you think I might? Yeah.
Not at this rate.
I was loyal.
You were not loyal. You declared that you were not loyal.
Hmm.
All right. What's going to happen here? I need to get rid of 4. Don't touch my cards. I need to get rid of 4 cards, correct?
Wait, why do you need to get rid of 4 cards?
Oh, I only get rid of 1.
Yeah, you.
Oh,
No, you don't have to get rid of any. The action shoot.
Equal
You
to the
played
number
4.
of
You
cards.
have 2 on your board, plus you played 1, plus it has 1. That's 4 cards. That's
That's
4
the
total.
4 equal to yours. Okay.
Yep.
So I don't have to get rid of anything. All right, princess, take that one.
Ugh, I hate. Oh, this is a dumb move.
All right, so
Hey, Mike's the traitor, guys.
Yeah. Yeah, I am now.
I told you.
You guys suck his teammates. I get way better benefits package with the boogeyman.
Odds are a Mike is a traitor.
Well, this has gone as expected.
Okay.
Do we get our characters back?
What's
No,
happening?
it is somebody's. Oh yeah, we get our character.
Yeah, these three.
All right.
So you have both traitors in the pocket right now.
Supposedly, we don't know about Charles yet.
Man. Okay. So I think we need. Does any of us loyal toys to the boy have a grand duel to kill Drosselmeyer? Charles, could you kill Drosselmeyer?
nope.
So I have a grand duel, but
You do?
I don't think I have enough to do it.
So here's the problem: is if we move to him, we're screwed. We're going to take a. Actually, I think we need to move to him because we can't stay here. If we stay here, then all of this is coming. All of this is coming.
Yeah.
So I think we have to move to Drosselmeyer.
I can help.
Well,
But-
the boogeyman's going to get to take a turn before we can do anything.
Right. So we're just gonna have to take it.
We're just
and
gonna have to-
move
well,
and just
you
take
have-
that.
Your Harmony, your ability allows us to prevent a wound, so we won't. We'll be
Right.
fine. So I have a bunch of Th3 minions, so I can fight. But for right now, I think it's best for me to move. Just I'm trying to time us getting to this end point.
I wouldn't believe a thing he says.
Let's. I'm gonna blow my turn and move. All right. I'm gonna commit. You guys can decide if you want to do it, but I would like to move to this space. You guys got to vote.
To Drosselmeyer space.
Mm-hmm.
I
Sure.
say no.
Of course you will, you traitor.
Nope.
I will say yes, so I could kill him.
All right.
I vote yes.
All right, cool. We're doing it. The traitors are overruled. All right, so it's the boogeyman's turn. So he's going to wound us. Drosselmeyer's going to wound us, but you can use your ability.
Yeah, I'll get your card.
Kindness. So you got to discard a card to use that.
Yep.
Then we are within 2, so 1, 2. And the tension level goes up 1. And 1, 2, we don't trigger these guys. Okay, cool. And all these guys go to the toy chest. And it is Max. Can you grand duel this guy?
No.
Or escape trouble?
How many hit points does this guy have?
2. Oh, 3. Sorry, 3.
What does it? Yeah.
What's that?
I was going to ask. I guess I can escape trouble, but I can't duel, and there's no minions to kill. So
No, yeah. I mean, if you can escape trouble.
Yeah, I can escape trouble. It's not a bad way for me to use my turn because
Okay.
it's stained, but that doesn't affect me.
Okay.
I can do it on my own.
All right,
Okay.
cool. Let's
So I'm
do
just
it.
gonna drop this, and I have one on my board, so that's enough to jump out of there.
Yep,
Oh,
you only need
we'll have
one.
to choose where we're moving, though, right? And then we vote.
Correct. Yep.
So I want to move to the
No.
overlord.
Nope. I vote no.
Actually, I don't want to move to the overlord. I want to move to this other spot up here.
That's fine. I'm good with that. Me and the loyal teddy bear agree with you, I think.
what are my choices?
Well, you can either agree to move there or not.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right. Let's play escape trouble so it lowers the attention. And pardon me, he also moved along a green trail, so that also reduces it. So we're doing well.
No. You didn't
No, that
go.
wasn't a green trail.
Oh no. Never mind. Just one.
Yep.
Hey guys, I've been rooting for you the whole game. Yay toys.
It's funny how you got such great advice once you swapped cards there.
I think we need to just make a run for it.
Agreed.
Which way are we going?
We got to go to this black token up in the corner. So
Yeah, we're hoping the 1 is not in play and that this is
Right. That's our only shot at this.
I mean, because there's no way we're gonna survive 2 coin flips.
You might.
Maybe.
You can move. I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, I only have one location to go to, or
Yeah.
overlook.
What sucks is that the attention level is 3 when we're in this space.
Okay, yeah, we can move
let's
there
do it.
to waste my turn, but whatever.
I mean, there's nothing we can do about that. Yeah. All right. So put your guy up there and discard a card. What sucks is the 2 traders get to go now.
I mean, yay.
All right. So it's somebody's turn. We need somebody to burn a movement into that spot. It's
But doesn't
gotta
have to be 2 traders. It could be you.
It could be, but it's not. It's the number 1 trader is at the top of the list.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
So I can move us in, but we are going to get pummeled when we move in.
Yeah.
I'll help out.
What's that?
I'll help.
I think I should hide. What do you guys think?
We don't vote on your actions, right? Like you can just hide if you decide to.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna hide.
Why would you hide?
Because I don't want. If I move in, it's the boogeyman's turn. We get pummeled for 5 wounds.
Mm.
So that's my action.
Yep.
All right, boogeyman's turn. And right now the attention level is 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Generates 1 here. 1.
We got this. No problem. No problem.
All right.
Who's
And
left?
also
Quackers.
If the 2 traders get to go now.
Yep.
All right, what are you gonna do, Quackers?
Or Percy.
I can't do anything. I don't have escape trouble. I just have a whole bunch of scout aheads. Or not. I have a scout ahead and a bunch of blues.
Do you have a skate? You don't have a, you want to fight?
I don't have any reds.
You don't have an ounce of loyalty to your old friends?
I have nothing but blues. Nothing but blues.
All right, well then you can pass and discard. So discard a card and pass your turn.
All right.
I bet you $1 million if you flip his hand over, it's all red.
Well,
I
he
like that
didn't.
you showed us those blues just to
Yeah, he
show
did
us,
show us
right?
a blue.
It did.
So does the boogeyman go again, or is it Percy's turn?
No, it's
Turn.
my turn.
Yeah, now it's Percy.
What would you like me to do, guys?
I would like
Fight
you to
everybody?
tear through some minions, man.
Yeah, let's fight some people.
Sure.
Go down swinging.
That's not going to happen, though. If I escape trouble,
We vote you down?
You have to vote. We would have to vote. Or go. You can do it. You can burn it.
Yeah.
But
You should muddy the waters with Charles.
yeah, if I had another muddy in the waters, I would.
the problem is his cowardice is really nasty right now. If he stains his action, his cowardice forces us to discard a red card because his cowardice flared up.
We have lost the entire audience, or they are enthralled.
One of the two.
It's been very quiet.
So, what happens with escape trouble? You vote on if we're allowed to escape trouble?
Well, first you play it, and then you vote. You play it, and then we vote on the movement. You declare where you want to move, and then we vote. And if we say no, then we don't move anywhere, and the card's burned.
Yeah, so that's not going to happen. So I guess I'm not tearing through minions for you guys. It's not going to happen.
I figured as much.
But there's no other thing I can do. You're not going to let me move.
You could pass and discard.
Yeah, anticlimactic. Fine.
Yeah, make it interesting. Dan says enthralled.
See?
Thanks, Dan.
Thank you, Dan. We never even got to see you in the game, but you can see. Another time we'll see you.
All right, I'm just gonna pass and discard, I guess.
Okay.
We do.
All right, take our people back. Loyal toys.
Feels like shouldn't one oh there's 5 players. That's right. Okay.
I really, really wish right now I had a Muddy the Waters to play on Mike.
You gave it to me. I don't know why you gave it to me.
What? I didn't think about it. I didn't think you would be so disloyal.
I wasn't.
All right, so I can tear through minions. Do you guys want me to tear through these minions, or just one of you want to do it?
I don't have a tear through, so I can't.
All right, I'm going to do it. So they're 2 health. I'm going to play this one and this one. So I have 3 damage. That's 3 damage. So we need 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 to clear this.
I can help.
Play everything you can.
Play everything.
Oh,
But
geez.
it's stained.
I can help.
Okay,
If you want my help.
It's stained, so stain the crap out of it. Doesn't matter at this point.
Here you go. There's 3.
6, 7, 8, 9. So we need 1 more.
Mike,
you go.
you're not helping.
I have no
All right.
red.
So we just killed them all, but
But
it's stained.
lots of things happen.
Oops. All right.
So do we trigger everyone's stained ability?
No, just mine.
Okay. So I have to discard 2 cards.
So you have to discard when one of Prince's actions stained. Each player assists you. No, just one. So assist
Right.
one card from hand. Okay, so they're all dead. We've raised the attention by 1. I take all these cards, flip them, and now I have to flip the coin. And this is gonna watch this land on the boogeyman. Okay, here we go. Take the unused loyalty card and shuffle it with your loyalty card without looking.
Oh,
at them.
shit.
Oh yeah. Yeah. The problem is I know they're both
Yeah, they're
loyal.
both. Yeah.
Unless Charles really screwed up. All right, and then I get 5
You
cards.
fell off. Did Charles really screw up?
No, I don't know.
What'd you get?
I got loyal to the boy, like I've always been.
That's a lie.
Okay. All right. So that's where we're at. Look, we cleared. We cleared. We need to get into this spot up here, guys.
Wait, the boogeyman went?
Yep. No, the boogeyman is not gone yet.
Okay.
Okay, so he's gonna go here. Whoops.
Yeesh.
There we go.
Jeez.
Okay.
All right.
What are our options now? We got 2 players.
You can tip your thing and just let us win. That's fine.
No, we are fighting to the death. So we need to fight
Can't
or,
we?
or escape trouble.
All right.
How many?
How many do I
fight?
need to escape?
You would need 2 to escape. 2 green.
Huh.
You need 1 green?
No, there's 2. There's a leader there too.
Where?
Okay. So
Oh.
I'll play an escape trouble. I'll take an action. But it's stained, so everybody reveal and discard a card with the green handshake.
I do not have one.
That's a shame.
Nobody has any?
No, I do. I'm just deciding which one I want to get rid of. All right. I got to reveal it, yeah?
Yeah.
There it is.
Charles, do you have Mike? Nobody else has greens?
Hold on. I have greens.
All right, you got to discard one, homie.
Are yours already stained?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, because you stained the thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What did we do? We escaped trouble?
Yes.
Go into here?
Yeah.
We need 1 more escape trouble. All right.
I can tear. Is that just that guy? Oh, he's got 3 hit points, doesn't he?
He has 3 hit points. Now, if you have escape trouble, we can just end this right now.
I have tear through minions.
That is not escape trouble. Okay, let's try it out. Let's just tear through them.
That's all I got. Right. So like, so if I'm going to do this,
Oh man.
Is that your last
I
card?
need some.
You also, just so you know, you also have the rifle.
Oh, that's true. I was waiting for the right time to use it, but this might seem like that.
Well,
That's my action. That's my action for the turn.
yeah, that uses as an action, correct. So you can choose which one you want to do. You don't have to.
Does it not take a card?
Nope, it doesn't take a card.
Then I'm going to do that.
Okay. Boom, he's dead.
I pass it to Quackers. He's now got the rifle.
It raises the attention of the.
Yep.
Oh
Here's the
yeah.
attention level.
Now he pays attention to the rules.
Also, I no longer break ties. Now Quackers breaks ties.
I don't think there's gonna be any ties. We're not in any danger of any ties.
That's true.
Okay, so all right, so we get our toys back. Man, it's like the
Quackers.
all right. I want to move up into the top. So I'm gonna do that.
I vote yes.
Votes.
No.
Yes.
Yep.
Sure.
All right, let's see. All right, so we're moving this exit. It's a 7.
That's
Okay.
really good, unless there's a 1.
Come on, 1.
Oh,
Oh,
we got it.
wow. Oh man, we won. What a guess. All right, cool. Yeah, that was down to the wire. If you had a
That's gonna be
rifle,
someone who became a traitor at the end.
yeah. Good thing I was loyal the whole time.
Yeah.
Damn it. So close.
Oh, what?
It's so close.
What?
You played that very well. I did not even think you were.
Wow.
Huh.
That was surprising.
Wow.
I was trying.
I was for sure Charles was the
Well
traitor.
done.
Yeah.
Damn. That was good. Well, Max, always a traitor. That was cool. Thanks, guys, for playing. That was fun. There's no way we would have been able to go to the other exits at all.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah. Luckily, 1 wasn't up there.
Yeah, no, seriously.
Yeah. Luckily.
I'm curious if you had flipped the coin if you had to have flipped the coin instead of what you would have ended up with.
I was trying to burn out the card
Yeah.
so I could flip one more time too.
I was worried about flipping mine because Max only had 1 card left also.
Yeah.
That could easily have been the boy lost.
Yeah, that would have been we was turn the tail. All players have to get rid of Love of the Boy cards, which I had 3 of, which that would not have been good. Yeah. Very cool.
You still had 2 flips, though, right? The next flip could have come up, boy.
Well, the problem is there's cards in here though that force like 3 flips, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, that was close.
Yeah,
That was, so that was my first time playing this game,
that's true.
which it was pretty awesome, I have to
Oh,
say.
did Jason Cable flip? He won. What happened?
He just got
He's
knocked
like,
out.
I'm
He'll
out,
come back.
I won.
That's it. I'm out.
I took the shot.
Yeah. He got knocked out a couple times.
All right, so Dave, what did you think the first time playing it when we get Jason back in here?
Once it was hard at first just kind of figuring out the order of operations of things, but once I understood just all the character interactions and everything, there's just so much depth and interaction. It was really fun, and it really was cool to be the traitor coming out because it gave me a different perspective on the things.
Oh yeah.
So it was fun. It was fun just watching everybody interact and everybody piling on Charles, because I wasn't sure who the other one was until Mike started doing some.
Well, once everyone decided they were marching back towards 7, I was like, all right, I gotta start doubling down on. It was probably a hair too early for it, just a hair too early.
Charles was very, like I said, very convincingly He's like, look, I'm not the traitor, but I'm going to do something so bad you're going to think I'm the traitor. I'm like, I do believe you're the traitor. This is
I was convinced most of the game.
Yeah, I was too.
So, I'm curious, Mike. What did Charles do to make you confess to him that you were the traitor at that point? Because all of a sudden you were like, "All right, Charles, what do we got to do?" And you totally
I was convinced
what happened?
that one move that he made was so traitory that like there was no reason to do it otherwise. So I was like, well, there's no way he would have done that if he wasn't the traitor. So I was like, it had to be him. Here we go. They're gonna start marching things. We have to figure out how to go in the other direction, whatever. Like I had no idea it was Dave whatsoever. Like none, zero. Early on, I wasn't sure, but then once Charles said, "I'm going to do a thing that makes you think I'm the traitor," I was like, "All right, he's the traitor." So.
And Charles, at no point were you like, "Wait, I'm good."
I
know you never
saying
argued.
the whole game. I said I'm not the traitor. And you guys
say
were like,
you were the
yeah,
traitor,
right.
But even when Mike was like, "All right, Charles, what do we got to do? Let's do this," you weren't like, "Who are you? I don't know you. Go away from me." You were
If I
just
was
like,
Dave,
"Let's
I'd
do
be
it."
like, "Oh, thank God! Like, no one's gonna know."
Yeah, when Charles did that move, I'm like, I'm good. I'm going to lie in wait.
That was great for you.
So, did you have grand duels and stuff when we were asking you for them?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
I was just trying to get people to get rid of cards, and I was trying to get cards out of my hand. So I was helping every chance every time he's like, but I'm like, I'll help, guys. Let me chip in for any move. I'm ready.
That was good.
And trying to get mad every time, if I could. That's why I was like, so when can I get stained not on my turn? Is that a thing? You're like, no, you can't do that.
So, Jason, that was your first time since we played it a couple of years ago?
It's the prototype a while ago. Yeah.
Yeah. What'd you think?
I liked it. I remembered large portions of it, so I don't know what's changed, but it did feel like it went smoother. So I think it was probably a lot of subtle things that just smoothed things out.
Yeah.
It played very nicely. I like that the cards are square now instead of the regular size of the prototype. That's a good change.
Yeah, in the prototype we had done this, but they take up too much space on the table, the poker size cards.
Yeah.
So that's like two things we changed. So we added standees for the leaders used to stay on the board and the card moved around. Oh, thank you, Patty. So that we changed to the standees so that those are moving and that the leaders are off to the side. And then it used to be in the prototype that you played, if you were exhausted, you couldn't assist, and it just slowed the game down too much. So this is more like there's a lot more table talk, there's a lot more interaction. It gives the trader more opportunity to sort of do their thing. And a lot of the cards got subtle mechanical tweaks. We didn't run into any of the ally cards as an example, but those are fun. There's a couple of them. I think there's the Gingerbread Man. There's three: Monty, the Gingerbread Man, and Arctic in the different areas. And they like have discard effects, whereas they used to have like a weird mechanic that was really fiddly. The advantage to how long the development of this game has taken, or how long we have had it, is that we have been able to kind of like, in particular, Kevin's been able to go back and look at things he did 2 years ago and go, okay, that seemed like a good decision, and now I have other ideas for it. Like that's that's why we totally have taken so long.
Sure. But when is it coming out, Michael, for anybody who's watching?
So right now we are targeting the end of this month, end of August, as long as, knock on wood, everything goes well and we get all the assets back that we're waiting on, then that will go through. We've had a couple delays, and then of course the shipping fun that is plaguing the industry right now is of course a concern for fulfillment. So we're like, okay, do we want to be sitting on this for too long? Because we know, while all of us on here are like living and breathing this stuff, seeing it every day. Yeah, I think the average backer is going to have no idea, and not really want to hear probably either. What did it cost $20,000 to ship a container across the ocean?
If you're lucky.
Yeah.
If it doesn't go.
Yeah.
I got a quote back today. It was 25.
Oh my God.
Yep.
That is painful.
Yep. For a 40 for 1,000. Yeah, it's nuts.
That is crazy.
Yep.
Crazy stuff. But thank you guys for having us on the show. I really appreciate it. That was
a lot of fun.
We have 5 players, and a couple of them, one new, one haven't played in a while. You had teaching, and it was on Tabletop Simulator. It's under 2 hours. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, that actually worked out. I was surprised when I saw the ticker how quickly we were flying through it. So, I mean,
It was a blast, Katja. Thank you.
Yeah, that was fun.
Fun.
Yeah, we definitely. It can go like there's a range on how crazy it can get, right? Like, so you can like the other day, I think when we played, it was like 2 hours and change, right? Like it was, but we probably had, we depending on how quickly that boy comes up and he moves down there, because he's like sort of your metronome for like, oh man, if he's about to exit, you better just guess and roll with it, I
also think our last game that like I had to switch with the card in the middle twice. And I think Muddy Waters happened like 3 times.
Oh, yeah, it was a lot more.
It was all over the place,
yeah. It was a lot more. I mean, we really only got to one location other than Brooklyn Creek. I mean, we only got to the one space in the zoo, so we were mostly sitting in that one area. So
yeah, in our other game, we explored hopscotch. We saw, I think, 3 of the 4 locations. I mean, we peeked at. We I don't think we could trust somebody at the table, but we peeked at least 3 of the 4 of them.
We also encountered a lot more troops in this game than the last one. I mean, there was a lot of troops on the board. Yeah.
Well, we had the helpers, right? We had the gingerbread man.
Yeah.
We had a couple extra people in the game that were helping us out as well.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. None of the helpers came out this game, did it?
No. Yeah. Because of there isn't an ally in Brooklyn Creek, so there's only allies in Hopscotch Zoo. Actually, there's 2 in. No, there's one in the zoo, one in Hopscotch, and one in the jungle. So. Very cool.
So what else?
It's amazing you lasted so long during the game, Jason, without popping in and out.
So I switched using my cell phone during the game because it's not it's just on the cell lines, not my house internet, and that seemed to be reliable. And then even plugged in, it ran out of battery. So right at the end, like I got to the end of the game, and it was at 1%, and it switched back to Chromebook.
We won, and it was just like disappear. Like,
yeah. Yep. So
that's funny.
All right, so
thank you for inviting me. Thank you for putting up with my tech issues.
Oh, it was great. I'm glad you lasted the whole time through the game. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'd also like to send out a special shout to our programmer designer because I was really impressed with this tabletop sim.
Oh yeah, Ken did it.
Like this just looks great, and it was very easy. Once I knew where everything was to just move around, and looks great.
He does, I mean, he does. So he owns a company, Coated Cardboard, which he recently went live with. But he did the Nemesis TTS mod and some others. I mean, he's done some fantastic stuff. So definitely, again, he's super accommodating. Like I've been throwing random changes at him on and off for months at this point, and he's super accommodating. So definitely would highly recommend checking him out if anybody needs any TTS stuff done.
Yeah, he updated the system within the past couple of days, right? We played.
Oh yeah, because it was having an issue with the loyalty cards, and then also the snapping with where the boogeyman position is, that changed too. So that's cool. So he also done all the Ludus Magus games as well. Okay, cool. And the trader Happy Fun Times was Dave as Max, which who the hell knew that was going to be the thing? And it was me. And then Michael decided to swipe that, and it cost him a victory.
It did.
Again.
It was a good gamble. It was a good bet because I had a Muddy Waters, and I was like, should I swap? And I thought we had it.
Yeah, I thought so too. It started getting really dire, and all the troops were like blocking the exit, and everyone was like, it's the 7. We need to go there. And then there's one moment where Michael was just like, so Charles, how are we going to do this? And I'm like, well, that's it. I'm going to screw this up.
Yeah.
And it didn't go well for me, but it was fun.
That was fun.
Yeah.
That was good.
All right. This is getting reliable, so I'm going to duck out on you guys. Thank you so much for inviting me.
Good to meet you, Jason. Thank you so much.
I really appreciate it. I can't wait to see the Kickstarter. I can't wait to get to sell this in my store. So
awesome.
Same. We support that.
So speaking of Kickstarter, before I say something else, I'm going to put you on the spot.
I don't know where you're going with this. But
I know. That's the fun. Is there anything you can No, it's super fun. Is there anything you want to or can say about what the Kickstarter is going to have?
So we're planning on launching, much like a lot of them, with 2 different versions. One of the big things, and I applaud him, Kevin, obviously industry veteran. He's been around a long time. He worked on Arkham Horror. He did Descent, Android. I mean, Ninja Turtles, you name it. And one of the big things for him was making sure that, regardless of whether you were a retail backer or whether you were a deluxe backer, we're going to be calling it the Boogeyman edition, which is kind of a nod to what we used to do with our special edition comics. We used to always release a Boogeyman edition of the first issue of a volume. But one of the big things for him is making sure that the play experience doesn't change whether or not you're a retail. Like, there's no extra components that you can get in the deluxe that you can't get. I don't say components, but gameplay components that you can't. So anything that we do, whether it's a stretch goal or whatever, there will be a version in both games as we sort of march through this. And we've got most of it planned out. Hopefully there's some things that we're leaving open as surprises, like on our end, but it's really important to him that the gameplay is unaffected between those 2 things because, and it makes sense, right? So the other thing too is we are going even there. A lot of times we're seeing, obviously a lot of the Kickstarters, they're not introducing plastic unless you're deluxe or whatever, like depending. There's a lot of things that originally we debated. Okay, we'll do standees in this version, and then we'll do plastic in this version. We are actually, like, all of what you saw in the TTS is exactly what we intend to do for the retail version of the game. So plastic coin, plastic boogeyman, plastic boy, plastic troops, plastic player markers, so that the quality is largely the same. Now there will be bonus things like, so our intent is, for example, all of those hero standees, we're going to have plastic minis for them that are their versions of the dark for the deluxe edition, and some other things as well. But yeah, it's definitely really, really important that we made sure that we maintained, that quality as far as gameplay. The other thing too is, like, I know there's a lot. I know that we will get a fair amount of, I don't say flack, but we will definitely get some feedback for sure about the fact that there's no single player for this game, and that's definitely not. It's not something we intend to do. I mean, I'm sure, if somebody wants to go out and come up with a single player variant, by all means, we applaud people to go out and do that. But at its heart, this game is about that player interaction. This is about the table talk. It's about the trader, and we've seen too many, at least from my perspective, and I know all of us have talked about this internally. There's so many Kickstarters that go out and we see them, they have no single player mode, and all of a sudden they bow to that pressure of single player. And that, I look, and if there's a plan for it, fantastic. I can tell you there is no plan for it here. So it's not something, I'm sure that will affect certain people saying, well, I'm not backing it because you didn't give me a single player variation. It's just, we're not doing it.
I don't know if you'll get that much flack for it. We did the same thing with my game, Asking for Troubles, in November, and we put a little statement on there and said we basically made this game with what you were saying, that with the idea that more than one person would be playing. And we really didn't get anybody complaining. So
that's good. Yeah, I mean that was one of the ones we've gone. There's been some comments on it where, like, we'll get the typical whatever, but yeah, that's not something that will change for sure. So it's we're excited about it. I mean, I feel like one of the things that's really exciting for me too is that, like, introducing more and more people to the world of the comic. The comic is something, Charles, myself, Mike Rage, and Brian Smith, we've been working on this for, almost 2 decades at this point. It's insane how long we've been working on this book, and it's almost done. We're in the 6th volume. It's been a little bit slow going because life happens and all those things, but it's one we have some really awesome fans that have stuck through it, and nobody's thrilled that the 6th volume's not out yet, but it's pretty cool to see all these years later there's still people enjoying it, there's still people buying it, and sharing it down, which has been awesome. And so for us, the critical piece in talking to Kevin was like, okay, how do we make a game based on this world where even if you're not familiar with the world, you can still play it, and it's not like, well, I don't know what the stuff of legend is, so who cares about this, right? And so he did a really nice job setting that up, which is exciting. I assume, Chris, I don't know that if you knew it at all before the IP, before, but
yeah, I've seen pictures of it, but I've never seen until Mike showed it to me. Yeah.
And we are going to, for the deluxe edition, one of the things we will be doing is including the first comic as well with it, so that people can kind of, it basically takes you right up to what happens right before you start playing the game. So if people are interested in reading it, that will give them, that snapshot into the world as well. So
That'll come inside the game or with it?
It'll come with in the deluxe edition. We'll include the comic. In the rule book, there's a little setup that shows you like a brief overview of what's happened, but like the comic obviously gives you the entire meat. And yeah, to thanks for mentioning it, for happy fun time. I mean, that it definitely helps. It definitely, when you've read the book, again, you can get everything that's happening without having read the book, but if you read the book, you really see how much care Kevin put into the design of the characters, the design of all things. Like Percy plays like Percy from the comic. Harmony plays like Harmony from the comic. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't affect your gameplay experience one way or the other, whether you do that. But if you also know it, it makes a really big difference. And that's, to me, that's really, it's important, and it's cool to have that carry through, and even the mechanics of the game. I mean, is if you read the books, loyalty and revenge and all that stuff, there's such heavy themes throughout the course of the book. And there's in the books there is people that are loyal to the boy who become loyal to the boogeyman, who become loyal to the boy. I mean, it literally what you're doing in the game very much is reflected in the story that it's based on. So again, he did. Yeah. Kevin, I could not have been more fortunate working with him and all of us. I mean, the first game we worked on, that Dave and I worked on with Kevin and Eric Lang as well, was like, it was Arcane Academy, and those guys, I mean, you want to talk about master class and like understanding board game design and like the care that they've even put into Dave and I working on those projects, like walking through how to design stuff, what to do, all that stuff. Let's see, Dan, as a fan of the art, the writing, the design, everything about the comics are really getting the noob to the table play. So cool, very cool.
Awesome. Yeah, it's one thing that shines in this that I recognize. The art is amazing. So, I mean, Charles, unbelievable. But the gameplay and how everything has been structured to kind of fit the characters throughout their course, throughout their character arc, it's amazing how this ties into the people that know the story, the people that have read the story. You'll see those nuggets of, oh yeah, that's right, like that would have happened. And then for those that don't know the story, the gameplay is still enthralling, right? You're trying to figure out who the loyal, like this game, Dave, I had no idea it was here. None whatsoever.
I'll never get away with it again. But
it was great. It was such a great play. But everything about the game, it's just really well done.
No, it's been say thank you. Charles is a great artist. He's a horrible trader.
He was a good trader last time we played, though.
That's true. Yeah, and did you guys win? No, you guys lost last time. So he won this time.
Yep.
He did win this time. There you go.
I lost last time the same way. It's just I inflicted it on
myself. You did it to yourself.
Right. Yeah. I was hoping that this would be the result just because it was ironic and fun. Yeah.
Oh, great. It was so great.
Very cool. Nice.
So, on the other end of things, there is a Discord channel for Stuff of Legend and 3WS, where we'll be talking about the art, releasing some. There's already been a drop of the next cover coming out, right?
Yeah, just a nugget. Like I just did a sliver of the cover to show in Discord only. So,
yeah. So there might be more of that throughout the conversation. I hear there's going to be some contests, maybe some giveaways.
Yeah, we're actually really excited. We saw the Flamecraft. Peter did some amazing things with their social media presence and the contest they're running. And there's like this whole riddle puzzle setup, super cool stuff. And, that came to our attention obviously a few weeks ago, and we started really digging in because it's a really great idea and it's a really great engagement tool. So hopefully here, knock on wood, in the next week or so, we should have some of that stuff coming up on our end as well. And we intend to do some giveaways with regard to that stuff.
And then in addition, there's in there, I think somewhere, there's a Calendly link to a schedule of games where people can sign up and play test this game, just like they saw tonight?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, it's completely free to play. We actually have someone, Happy Fun Times, who's been commenting here, is actually running a ton of demos for us. Thank you, Will Oscrow. And is more than happy to walk you through it, so you don't have to read the rule book. The times are all in there. You just hop in there. All you need is Tabletop Simulator and an internet connection, and you can use our Discord to do all the communication. So we're more than happy to get some folks in to play.
Cool.
Yeah.
Great. Well, anything else you'd like to add?
No. Again, thank you so much for having us. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It was great. Thank you all for taking the time and playing. I know Jason's not here. He dropped off, but I appreciate Jason stopping by. Again, he's the cause for all of this.
Yeah, no. Thank you, Jason, for hooking us all up. This was great.
Yeah, it's been a great time. I appreciate all of you taking the time. I appreciate you guys watching. Keep in touch. Join the Discord. Like and subscribe to us. Join our Discord where we're going after this, right? We'll go to the Batcave on the full 42 and chat about some stuff.
I'll be dropping more links and stuff in the description of the video afterwards.
Cool.
Sounds good.
Fantastic. Thanks so much, guys.
Awesome.
Good night, everybody. Take care.
Good night.
Night.